Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Seal Podcast, episode number 326 for June the 26th, 2026. Oh my God, it's a 26 overload.
6, 26, 26.
Yeah.
No,
What's going
26, 6, 26. Actually.
26, 6, 26, episode 326.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
And there were 320. Oh my God.
420.
Something.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever. Welcome to the show, everyone. I hope you're doing well. We've had about 15 minutes of mayhem before the show. I think we're probably these guys, not me. I'm actually okay. It's very clement here right now. But I think you three are suffering a little bit with the heat. If I'm not
I've got
mistaken,
the fan blowing in my face.
Neil looks all right. He's as cool as the cucumbers are now.
I've had my dinner outdoors for the last 3 days. Cooking outdoors. Cooking outdoors.
Barbecue on the go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, yeah. We've got barbecue news for you.
I love a bit of barbecue news.
You want to do it now?
I tell you what, you want to be careful when I come around because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to steal your grates. Mine are fucked.
Well, I've got 2 spare at the minute because that's the barbecue news. I bought a griddle pan for half of my barbecue, and so there's two grill slots.
What do you mean, like a black? Oh, you must
it's
have
like
a flat barbecue.
I've got 4 wide, normal ones.
Oh, the other side of
that. So I've got 2 grill, like holy grills, not like Indiana Jones holy grills. The ones with holes in.
Nobody's saying I've got 2 of those spare. Just moving swiftly along on that one. It's good though. It was good. Yeah, it was too good. It needed a little something extra with it.
Well, I've been to the comedy club this week, so you know, must have been rubbing off on me.
Well, you're performing, were you?
No, you'd be surprised to hear.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, should we get on with this bollocks?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start with listener stuff again, which we did before. Lee Griggs, friend of the show, says listening to Fraser's chance meeting with Tim Hunkind and talk of brutalist architecture has made me wonder what it must be like to be an educated gentleman instead of the uneducated Lutonian. He's from Luton.
I didn't know that until I went to see him.
The uneducated Tonian Luddite that I am. So thank you for making me feel so bad about myself. Only joking, you're all living legends and all have something to aspire to. Even Pilch. Cheers, Lee.
Cheers, Lee.
Educated, yeah, probably more nerdy though, Lee.
Yeah, but you are educated. You did go to university.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah. Yes, I suppose.
So you're the most educated person here, I would say.
That's pretty much the definition of being educated.
I never really thought about it like that.
Yeah. You did pass your degree as well, didn't you?
Barely.
Wow. So you got a 2-1.
But I got there in the end. No, I didn't do an honours degree. I just did a foundation, which I completely pooched by drinking and smoking too much.
Oh, you did the proper uni experience.
Yeah, I did a good uni experience, and then because it was back in a time when it was the glory days of university time, right? Because the government
still had a grant.
The government was generally still paying for it. Yeah. I didn't get a full grant, but I got enough. I was all right, and
didn't actually have to pay for your degree. Is the key factor probably.
Yeah, I didn't have to pay for my degree. I just had to pay. I don't think I had to pay for my living expenses either. I can't remember. Exactly.
You must. You didn't have a grant, you said, so you didn't have a full grant, but you didn't have to pay for your living expenses. So how did you have any money?
I think I did have to. I probably did have to pay for my living expenses. I don't know what I'm talking out of my arse. I think my dad just paid for it, and I don't remember. But this year afterwards, I had to pay for it after.
How did you manage that?
I had a job. It worked when I was there.
That. What's the point in going to uni if you have to get a fucking job while you're there?
Well, it wasn't until there was a point where I just went, shit, I have to get a job. Otherwise, I'm not going to, otherwise you can't do anything, right? I was either going to be broke.
You can't do anything you want to do if you don't have a job.
I did enough good stuff. But the point is, the unis back then, they were starting to all the polytechnics were becoming universities, and they were hungry for bums on seats, right? So I mean,
I managed to get in.
I got an A. Yeah, right. You got in. I had like a D and an N at A level, right?
I got an E, a D, and an N. It was the end of my education, effectively. I should have said that in the correct order. That would have been better. But yeah.
and I ended up doing a foundation. Then I how do you fail a foundation? There's only
I
one way
don't
you
know.
fail
I
a
didn't even do a foundation. I managed to go to an interview. I
So
left. I had a year
plan.
out, and I went to an interview. I applied direct to the former Polytechnic of Nottingham Trent University. I went to an interview and managed to blag my way in, and then within 10 weeks, I'd fucked it off and got home.
Honestly, it was nuts. And so I failed my foundation. Then I went on to do it, but then I did it. No. Oh, so they said, yeah, you can't go do the degree. They were just like, dude, they said, but what we can do is we can put you on the HND. So I did a diploma. And then I was doing
did an HND.
Let me just finish. So I'm doing a diploma at Leicester Poly. And then and then they said, oh, you finished the diploma, do 1 year to get it up to a degree. And then in the midst of that, they changed from a polytechnic to a university. So somehow, by the lap of the gods, smiling down upon me, I went from just basically failing everything they could throw at me to ending up with a university degree, which I definitely didn't.
So you didn't get a Richard?
I had to get what? No. I didn't do an honors. If I want to do honors, then you have to stay another year. It's just a degree. It's still a bachelor's.
I didn't even know that was the thing.
Yeah, it's the honors is the
actual grade.
Is the thesis and grade, yeah. So but that would have been another year, and by that point I was like, I'm pushing my luck here. let's not leave this to chance. So there you go. Anyway, interesting. Lee, thank you very much for calling me educated. I don't feel it at times.
You talk about good game.
I talk, yeah, exactly. Gift of the gab, maybe. I don't know. Right, whatever. And from Luton. How do you not know this? How do you not know?
I don't think it's ever come up before that he's from Luton.
Yeah, why have we not had not many discussions about Luton when they
were people aren't proud of it generally, so.
Thanks for that, Lee. Much appreciated. Mint Safe says, what's the stupidest thing you did as a kid and now as adult look back and think, what the fuck was I thinking? I did the towel trick on my Xbox 360 to fix the red ring of death. Left it wrapped up in a towel for over 30 minutes unattended. I look back on that now as an adult and think, what a bloody idiot. Anybody want to explain what the towel trick was?
Well, that was where you had to put it in an oven, didn't you?
So you had to overheat it so it resolders.
So it was like the solder would melt.
So the problem the 360s had was the bald solder or something. I think it ended up, somebody said it was because they used like lead-free solder or something. No, it was lead-free solder.
So cheap.
No, not cheap. Just like more eco-friendly or whatever. And then basically it's just shit.
So they should have just fucked the planet in the first place.
Well, yeah.
I don't know why they tried even bothered trying to save the planet back in the old days.
So yeah, so what they said, to wrap it in a towel and put it in the oven or something? I don't know.
It's like you had to put it at a certain I don't even remember exactly what else, but you put it in a towel in the oven for a certain amount of time at a certain temperature, and it would be just warm enough to melt the solder, and then sort of just enough for it to like rebond whatever it was.
I don't think you had to put it in the oven, did you? I think you just had to be
there was something to do with the oven. Well, maybe there was a bit where we just ran it with the in a towel. So
I'm going to say, you wrap it up, it's going to get hot enough, isn't it? Eventually.
Yeah,
I'm sure there was one that you could put it in the oven for a bit.
Yeah, we just
that was Shrinky Dinks you're thinking of.
When the Xbox 360 comes out the size of a Wii.
That's how they made the second versions, where they were always a bit smaller. That's what they did with the PS2. Just put it in the oven for about 20 minutes.
Tell us more about this comedy night.
They didn't come up at funnily enough these subjects.
What's the stupidest thing you've done? Anyone?
I don't think I can say on the podcast because someone actually.
I know.
Close to me likes here, and I'm like, no.
Do we want to really talk about the stupidest things?
I can't tell you the stupidest thing I've ever done.
No, I can't tell you the stupidest thing. Well, no, I probably could.
No,
I can think of some pretty stupid fucking things I did that I could tell you about, but not the stupidest.
I think when I was.
Who says that you did it when you were a kid?
Yeah, I've done something stupid this week. What I'm going to tell you about. It's in my show notes.
The silliest thing I did is I was playing a game. I think it was an Xbox game, and I threw the controller. I was aiming for the wall, but it went out the window, and hit my dad's car at the front, and he went fucking mad
Oh,
at me.
nice.
Yeah, it didn't actually dent or anything. Oh,
See, this is the
Oh, well,
benefit.
there
In the
you
good
go.
old days, when your controllers were attached by wires, you couldn't launch it out of the window. It would only go so far, and then it would come back and probably twat you in the face.
But no, I think that's I said, oh for God, like, I literally just they went straight out the window. I was just,
You couldn't have done that if you tried.
yeah, no, yeah. that was
Destroying
that was-
things in a
yeah.
fit of stupid anger. I've done that once. I threw a watch at the wall and watched it just smash in half. And I was like, yeah, fuck. Shouldn't have done that.
Don't think I've ever done that. Never broke something in anger.
I'm generally good for not breaking stuff, but the odd thing. Oh, I know my dad got really pissed off with me one time, stormed out the house, slammed the door, and just smashed the door.
Your dad did.
My dad did, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
We're-
I definitely.
we're-
I can't- that wasn't
We have a
nice, but I
tendency
know.
for slamming.
I did slam the microwave door once so hard that it just fucking smashed to pieces. I was like, oh,
There you go.
bollocks. That wasn't when I was a kid, though. That's when I had kids. I was like, for fuck's sake, wash. Oh, bollocks.
I'm sure your mood
Great
improved
example
after
to the
that.
kids there. Fuck. Yeah, so all you feel the rest of the night, you just think, oh man, what a dick. So yeah, you don't stop doing stupid things. It turns out. But yeah, anything.
Because you're
that
usually
really
so
young, I
pissed
can't.
you don't remember
Yeah,
when you get older.
yeah. Well, I am generally.
Thanks for that, Mint Safe. Anyway, I don't.
Sorry
know-
for
I don't
not
know if
answering.
Well, we
It's all
sort of answered,
censored.
but didn't. Yeah, there's. That's for meetups.
I don't know if I can just tell you anything that I've done that was stupid. That's actually like I'd actually tell the public, and it'd be there as a record on the internet.
I think that's one of
Forever.
those I think that's one of those questions which I'm going to just not even think about anymore because I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to unearth things I don't want to think about.
Something will
right?
just
You know,
slip out. You'll be like, oh fuck!
the
I've
sort of stuff
completely
that you
forgotten about
remember,
that.
and it gives you a massive hot rush, and you go, "Shit! Can't believe I did that." You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's move on. Just Wondering says, is the cost of gaming hardware out of control? A couple of examples. 48K ZX Spectrum in 1983 cost 130 quid. The UK release day Sega Mega Drive bundled with Altered Beast 190 quid, released in 1990. So Sega Mega Drive 190 quid in 1990. ZX Spectrum 1983 130 quid. But with the rate of inflation factored in, today's prices would be around 560.
I wouldn't pay
Currently the
560 quid for a fucking Spectrum. I can tell you that.
Yeah, you would have back in the
No,
day.
fuck,
you
it
would have.
wouldn't.
Well, it wouldn't have been 560 quid though, would it? It would have been
If it was
130.
560 quid nowadays, I wouldn't be fucking buying one.
What are you talking about, mate? It's
Well,
it's
that's-
adjusted for inflation, and
Okay,
fucking
that's what I'm
millions of
saying.
people paid for that.
But people paid 130 quid back in those days. What the
Right,
fucking
so-
mugs they were.
I can tell you.
Come on, Pep, I can see
1990.
you've done your research on this.
So, well, I was 18, so prime time for buying things with your freshly earned job, isn't it? So, I bought a Super Famicom
Oh my god.
imported from Japan
Oh, you had a good job then.
in 1990. Well, I just started in the fire
Of course,
service.
he wasn't
so-
like us mugs off
Yeah.
fucking up at college.
Yeah, I didn't go. Yeah, I just went and got a career. I didn't fuck about for 5 years like you lazy bastards.
Well, I didn't fuck about for 5
Which is
years.
why I'm nearly retired now, and you're not.
Exactly.
Anyway, right. So I paid 360 pounds for a Famicom in 1990. I was earning £60 a week.
60
So
quid
what's
a
that?
week? Oh,
Yes,
6 weeks.
my mates were earning
5 weeks.
£37 a week
oh 6 weeks. Yeah.
because they were on YTS scheme, 37 quid.
Fucking hell.
Was
So
that, is that the
30
English old money or?
He's a
Yeah,
cunt, isn't he?
we're
So-
only still on English old money, Dave.
And the games were, because they were Japanese imports, were £100 each.
Must seem cheap nowadays to you then.
Well,
You should buy a
and
steam
I think
machine.
the first, and then about 1993-ish, about 3 or 4 years later, I bought an English SNES with Super Mario All Stars,
Yeah,
the
that's the
like
one.
all-in-one thing, and that was £220 in English money for
That's
an
a
English
steal.
game. So that was a fucking. I've always said this before. When people was, I mean, it is 80 quid for a game, but I was
Yeah.
paying 80 quid for a game. What's that?
The
30,
Nintendo's games, yeah. SNES
35
games were
years
like 80
ago.
quid, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
35 years ago, I was paying
But
the
they were
same
good
as what we
games.
pay now. Well, they weren't, were
Some
they?
of them. Well, some of them were. Like Super Mario All Stars is an absolute banger.
But the
Super
other thing
Mario 1,
is,
2, and 3. That's awesome.
you could buy a game, a Mega Drive game or a SNES game, then play it, and then 6 weeks, 2 months later, you could sell it for almost. We used to go to boot sales around the markets and just sell them for what we almost paid for them.
It's before every boot sale you went to, someone offered you 50p for everything you had.
Yeah, that's when they were worth money. I used to sell when I finished with all my stuff. I just used to sell it at boot sales because you got proper money for them. They don't go around now and pick them up. So, well, I'll give you 6 of them for 2p. So you got your money back,
Threepence.
and there wasn't that. It's not gaming then. I'm going to sound like an old man now. Gaming then was not like gaming now. People had a console, but it's only fucking like geek people that play video games.
Not
Back in
only
the old
that,
days.
you didn't have
I had probably
1,000
3
games at your
friends.
thing.
Yeah,
Right, but
I
you
probably
didn't have
had 3
1,000
friends out of 30 that actually had a games console. Everyone's got one now.
Yeah.
No,
Literally
yeah.
everybody
Those
plays.
good old times are coming back.
Yeah, it was bloody expensive. Kids
Even when
couldn't
I
afford
started
them. They got
working,
a
I
game.
wasn't buying a console. It
You got a
wasn't like I
game and a
just walked down
console
and
at
buy one.
Christmas, and you got one game, and then you had to wait till your fucking birthday, like 5 months later, before you got another game.
That's if you're lucky and you're born in May.
Yeah.
Imagine being
Unless you
born
had
in
a
November.
Spectrum. Unless you had a Spectrum, then you had like 1,000 games on your rack next to you that you didn't pay a
But
penny for any of them.
it was
And only
it
one
was
of them was good.
expensive. It's
That's
only
right.
like when you started, even PlayStation. When I got my first PlayStation, PS1, that was fucking expensive.
Yeah, I remember my
It was
brother
like
buying a
300
massive
quid.
bundle. My brother he had to
Yeah.
buy. It was one of those ones. No, you had to, like, well, we can't sell you the console on its own. You're gonna have to buy a bundle for like £700.
Yeah.
It's got
It's
a Ridge
only
Racer
like
though.
it's only since like 360 times that it was actually cheap. You go and get an old 360 for like 50 quid.
That's
and a
why I
ton
didn't
of
mind buying
games.
5 of them when they fucking broke because they were cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't worth fuck all.
So, what are we
And
saying?
we're saying it was fucking expensive, then it was not expensive, and now it's getting
Now
expensive again.
Now it's the most expensive it's ever going to be. Well, not quite now. In a year's time, probably it'll be the most expensive it's ever going to be.
My opinion is, and I've said it before, is I think we've been living high off the hog for the last 10 or 20 years with everything like it, with TVs being like dirt cheap and electronics being dirt cheap and everything's got a chip in it and it's just outrageous. I think somehow the actual cost of goods has been lost. And I don't know. And I think honestly, I think it's been subsidized by cheap energy, right? That's the problem we've had is cheap energy in the world for the last however long. And those days are slowly disappearing.
And not so
Yeah,
slow.
because it's the cost of energy ultimately, right?
Well,
yeah.
I mean, we've got the cost of energy being a problem, and now you can't buy any components. Either.
I mean, yeah, but that's a very, very specific.
That's a very modern problem.
That's very, very modern and specific. But generally, as a whole, all electronics are going to rise anyway. Everything's going to rise in price. Everything's, I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is,
people just have to keep things for longer. So they keep getting a new one of these every couple of years, getting a new one of them.
Is that they were making the same technology, but cheaper, like 2 years later, because technology was advancing. They could fit the same amount of stuff on something that was half the size because technology had advanced that much in 2 years. So they didn't need as much stuff.
Are we talking about Moore's Law?
Yeah, and now we've got to the point where that's just fucked and it doesn't work.
Because... Well, they say Moore's Law has started to tailor off, right?
I think it's done a bit more than tailor off. It's just gone off a fucking cliff. And you can't really get much better. I don't know what's
you have to pump in to
like
get
quantum computing or something happening.
Right. What we now have to pump in to get
a
an extra
gain on
few
what we
frames
are.
and
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting. All right. Well, I don't know if we answered a question there or not, but certainly it gave us.
I think
some-
yes would be the answer at the beginning. Is it out
We
of
don't
control?
always, do we?
The cost of
Is it-
gaming
is-
hardware is out of control, I would say.
Mm.
Because it's
Well, I don't know.
literally out of control because no one has control of the price
Dave?
of it.
See, I bought an N64 for £250 and it came with Super Mario 64 in '96 with my own money, and roughly that's about 500 quid in today's prices. Games were £50 for the N64 when I used to earn my own money and save up and buy them monthly. And games aren't that much more expensive nowadays. So
Depends
it's
what
probably
games you're
cheaper
buying,
to buy the
Dave.
software. Well, yeah, the games I pay for are nowhere near that price. But like compared to the
They're
N64
barely games,
games,
though, are they?
That's why, yeah. But do you know what I mean? So the price of hardware might be up, but the games themselves, relative prices against
There's never been so many
mid to late
options
90s.
of actual games. People are still making there's more games made every week than ever was made
Yeah.
in like a fucking
Yeah.
10 years, probably
Yeah.
like 20 years ago.
But the point is maybe the hardware is a little bit more expensive compared to
A
what
little
it used
bit.
to be with a yeah.
Honestly,
But
have you seen?
the games
It's
are
fucked. It's fucked, Dave. Everything's fucked. Hardware is fucked. The price of RAM is like
What's the
7
PlayStation
times what it was a
5
year ago,
going for
and it's
now?
going to get twice as expensive it is now another year. So that's like 14 times the price it was a year ago.
What's Xbox
So
just
it's
gone
just
up to?
fucked. They've just added
They've just-
$150 onto their top end Xbox Series X, haven't they?
Yeah, which has been out for 6 years.
Yeah.
They should be
That's not
fucking
supposed to
giving
be
them away
happening.
by now.
Yeah,
not
well, they should be because
exactly.
they're shit. And no one wants them.
All right.
No.
Thanks for that, Paul. Appreciate it.
Premium, that's fucking professional analysis you just got there. People
You
pay good money
can't-
for that kind of shit.
You can't get that quality.
Yeah.
Didn't pay
I think
money
on
to
all
me,
those
obviously. But
You can't get that quality anywhere else.
right.
Financial Times will be phoning you up tomorrow
Yep.
for some quotes, Neil.
I'll put my number on the screen if you need it.
Do we have any football to talk about?
Yes.
Okay.
We can talk about how England is shit again after being good for a game.
No, I won't accept that as an argument.
No.
My opinion on that, if we need to get the ball rolling on this, is that the big teams are full of, let's call them Galacticos or whatever, super high level players, and they're just not raising their game when they're coming up against these smaller oppositions. They're not fucking putting the pedal to the metal unless they feel genuinely threatened in the game that they're playing. And I think that's a problem that you've
That's
seen
happened
with
to a number of
Germany,
teams.
you've
Yeah,
seen it with
yeah.
Spain, we've seen it with England.
Canada.
Maybe Canada. I don't know if they're so full of Galacticos, but you know.
Their Galactico hasn't played yet, I don't think.
No.
He came on in the last game.
Has he?
Did
That went
he?
well.
Yeah, he was
I
only
wasn't
on
really
the pitch.
watching it.
He was on the pitch for 17 seconds, and well, he didn't score it. Come off for someone else, but it should have been his goal. He literally come on, run on the pitch, and smashed it in. But they didn't give it to him, so give it to someone else.
Oh, didn't it go
But-
to what's his name? Juice.
Oh.
I can't remember.
I know.
Was he another
start with
Canadian?
Jason-
Junior David.
What's his
wasn't
name?
it, or something?
Promise, or yeah.
Oh,
An amazing
Promise David.
Promise, yeah.
Promise
Promise
David.
That's a name, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely a name.
They're still in it though, but they're not going to go to.
Well,
back
now
to
they're not in
Vancouver,
Canada
so
anymore
No.
for the next game.
Well, let's just hope old Orange boy lets them in. Might even let him in, might he?
Might
Yeah, you
not.
never know.
Yeah.
Oh, what was he
Uh,
banging on about something today? He's decided that American football's got to be called something else because he's going to call soccer football from now on.
No one listens to him anymore. Everyone knows he's a fucking rambling old fart. It's all right,
So
Grandad.
now we're into
So,
the
do you
meat
want
and
your
gravy.
cocoa? Do you want your cocoa and your
what's-
slippers?
What are your
think it's
opinions
time for
on
your
this World Cup? I mean, I haven't watched half of the games because I'm not getting up to watch fucking Iran
I
versus
stayed up last night.
Kurdistan at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I
But
stayed up to watch Japan v Sweden, which finished at about 2 o'clock our time.
fucking hell, really?
But I saw possibly I thought was the best goal of the tournament, which the Japan goal was fucking great. It wasn't like a screamer or anything like that. It was just like loads of good passes, and then someone just tucked it in the box. I was like, that was a fucking lovely goal. So
Yeah, there's been some great goals. I felt a little.
Yeah.
I've been feeling a little bit footballed out. I got to admit. I think the last few days I haven't really felt much.
well,
There's not really. I don't feel much impetus
gonna
to
calm
watch
down
these
a bit,
third-
isn't it?
these. Well, yeah, unless there's really anything riding on it. I'm going
thing is,
to.
there is stuff riding
Time
on
for you guys
virtually
over
every
there.
game still. Because
Yeah,
I mean, Scotland, I think, might be out now. Depending
I
on
mean,
I
how
thought they
things
can
have
get
gone
in
this
through the
evening.
third team.
No, because I think Senegal are
Oh.
probably going to win and then fuck them up. That's
it's
them
not looking
fucked.
good for
Oh,
them.
right.
Unless
okay.
Croatia get
Right.
absolutely battered. If Croatia get battered, I think Scotland might jump back in. Who fucking knows? It's very complicated.
Mm.
But there's still quite a lot to play for in the third group game. Traditionally, there's been quite a lot of dead rubbers, but there is still
Thing
a
it-
bit to play for in quite a lot of.
I think it
them.
makes you laugh. They're saying that how hundreds of more goals have been scored in this tournament than last tournament. Is that something to do with the fact that we've got another about 12 shit teams in it?
Maybe.
That they that
Also,
they're just letting in more goals. aren't
just
they?
the group games
5
is
and
more
6 and
games than
7.
the whole tournament last time. So, there is that as well.
Well,
haven't-
I suppose there's more groups, isn't there? So
Yeah.
yeah.
But,
But
Yeah,
it's all right.
I'm enjoying it. I felt a little bit footballed out. There's almost, it was almost too much football.
thing is we haven't had that because there's half the games are on far too fucking late.
Yeah.
We're like, no, I ain't fucking watching that.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So I always feel like
Yeah.
I'm always conscious that I know there's games going on and I'm not watching them. I suppose that's that. Looking forward to the group stage.
Knockout stage, I mean.
Yeah, sorry, knockout stage. Yeah,
Do
Yeah.
we need to talk about Man City's purchase today?
I haven't heard.
Matey from what's his name from Anderson? Is it from see his name
Elliot
from
Anderson.
Forest? Elliot
yeah.
Anderson.
Former
100
Newcastle player.
£116 million.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All up front.
He's had the here we go treatment from Romano, so I guess that's
Yeah.
it done then. Although you never know, tomorrow I might see a picture of him with Marinakis with an arm around his shoulder. You never know. Okay, oh, you thought you were going
Maybe.
to buy him, but maybe
Yeah,
we'll see.
shotgun just out of
He's
shot.
just nipped over to America to give it that. Are you sure you want to leave treatment? But yeah, we'll see.
We'll
It's a
see.
lot of money. It's a lot of money.
That's a fucking lot of money.
It is.
What a
Think of all
Forest
the
So
going
he'll
to
be
Games
do
injured.
players
So
they
he'll
could
be
buy with
injured
that.
most of next season then.
I assume.
with a bit of luck. Yeah.
They're going to sell Rodri, I guess, for like peanuts,
Mm.
probably.
No, they've got to sell Rashford, haven't they?
That's not Man City.
That's
Sorry,
Man United.
I'm thinking Man U. Yeah.
Same thing, Dave. Don't worry. Same
So
thing.
They're
yeah,
both in
up
Manchester.
north.
Yeah, no one cares, really.
No, no one cares up there. See, what they are.
What we've been doing
Yeah.
then? Come on, I'm moving it
Is that
along
it?
for you,
Are we
Fraser.
moving along? No more football? Okay.
Apparently
Well, I
not.
mean, we can keep it on football, and I'll talk to you about what I was doing. So last Saturday we went to the FIFA Fan Festival down here.
Not the fan
On
nest.
Saturday, Fan Fest.
It says fan nest in the show notes.
It does.
Whatever. I'm sure someone's changed that because the F's
Was
nowhere
it
near
me?
the N.
No, I don't know. Was it me?
Yeah, so Canada was hosting, Toronto was hosting Germany versus Cote d'Ivoire. So yeah, I had tickets to the
was
Fan
a good
Fest,
game,
not
wasn't it?
tickets. It was all right. It was all right. Not bad.
Competitive.
Yeah, and so we went down to Toronto. We got the train down into Toronto. We went for some lunch. Then we walked to the Fan Festival, and it was buzzing. And it was, I got my picture taken with some Ivory Coast fans, and we were talking to people, and it was just a great buzz going down there.
Was it more Ivory Coast and more German? Or more German?
No, way more German. Way more.
You have a lot
German.
of former Nazis in Canada, do you?
Wow.
Well, I know a lot of them left and went to North America. Well, just descendants of former Nazis, maybe.
I didn't know. Just like
Okay. Moving along.
I was disgusted with the picture of your children,
The what?
Fraser.
Yeah, my son
In
came
the-
down here. Yeah,
in their bloody Germany shirts.
well,
As you
Yeah.
saying,
there
I'm
you go.
supporting
They're
the.
nice shirts, though, aren't they?
It's
Yeah,
not a
they're
bad
fine.
kit. It's not a bad kit.
I quite like the away kit as well. I don't know what it's got on it. It's got some little blobs on it. The dark blue sort of with green trim. I quite like that kit. It's quite nice.
Well, they're away kit.
Yeah, the away kit. I don't know if that's the second kit or third kit or fifth kit or whatever.
I don't know.
But-
Anyway,
No,
that has
they were
nothing to
wearing
do
that the
because
other day.
we
Oh,
went
sorry,
to see
we're
Germany
talking-
anyway, and they were playing in their home kit, which was the white one, playing the Ivory Coast. So we went to the Fan Fest. We got in there. It was great. Way more German fans than Ivory Coast fans, but that was okay. I was
Hitler
cheering
and
for the, of
Goebbels
course,
were
I was
there.
cheering Ivory Coast, and so giving. What's that, Pilch?
What? Oh, sorry, I said Hitler and Goebbels were there.
Jeez Louise. Let's park.
Well,
let's
they're-
park
they're
that for a
nephews.
moment, shall we? Yeah, pair of you. Yeah, and so we watched that, and unfortunately, Germany scored late on to take the win, but it would have been
spoil
nice.
the party.
They spoiled that party for Ivory Coast, but it was good. It was a good day out anyway. So we did that, and now we have tickets for tomorrow. We're going down for the
The
England
Fan
game.
Fest.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's going to be a fucking.
Oh, I forgot to tell you as
mess.
well. So we got up. So we went out. We left the Fan Fest. Oh yeah, there's a couple of things. So we left the Fan Fest, and they channeled us up towards up towards the Sky Dome, Pilch, right?
Yep.
Obviously where
Yep.
the Blue Jays play, and we had to cross, and everywhere we had to cross the road, they had people dressed in referee outfits waving you across in all the streets.
All
So
right, okay.
Did anyone get
So,
any red
like,
cards over there?
so I don't know. So things were going on. So that was fun. And
You
then when we got
if you'd
the
have done
train,
someone with a 2-footed tackle, would you have got a red card on the crossing? You just lunge in.
so
like-
anyway, anyway, tell us about that comedy night. Anyway,
It's coming up, don't worry.
we go on the train home, and as we're getting the train back out, and it's a lot going adjacent to the Gardner Expressway, which is the main
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And somebody
Railway
said,
line?
"Why is the road so quiet?" Because there was no cars on the road, and then suddenly this police bike came into view, and then behind it was the Germany team bus. So they were escorting the Germans up the road to the airport, I guess. So that was pretty cool to see that too. So yeah, I mean, it was a good experience all around. It was nice to have it in the city. So we go to the England one tomorrow. And
That might be
hopefully-
quite so good of
Yeah,
an experience.
take your
I've ever
umbrella.
known.
Take your umbrella.
Yeah.
That one we're going to.
I know
That
you
one.
don't drink phrase, but you'll probably get fucking covered in it.
This one, yeah. The German one. Although even saying that,
Well,
I mean, I
they
looked.
get a bit rowdy, surely they'll.
Oh yeah, and we saw and Scratch Bastard played at halftime, which was great. But I was looking towards the front. I mean, it was like a rock concert, right? And I looked at one point towards the front after the German goal, one of the German goals. And I was like, I don't think I want to be anywhere near what's going on down there, right?
Mhm.
I can't. So I'm just fascinated. I'm taking my kid, the kids tomorrow. I just want to see. There's an experience here.
You send
I don't
them
know
down
whether-
the front to find out what goes on down there.
Yeah.
No, well, it's my daughter and her friend, so I'm not going to do that. I think you guys should stay back here. There's an experience there. I don't know what it's going to be like, but you
I
don't
can
know
tell
until
you
you go, right?
There
So-
may well be bottles filled with warm liquid getting thrown around.
Well, bizarrely, you might be wrong because this is Canada and not England.
But then
so
you've
you-
got
I think
English
what you're
people
gonna-
there, maybe. So,
I think you have English people, but funnily enough, I think they maybe most English people here actually don't behave the same.
I don't know.
I think
I don't know.
they
When there's
come
football
out-
involved, I reckon.
Yeah,
all
I mean
bets
it's
are
touch
off.
and go. I'll give you that. It's touch and go. I'll touch and go. Here's here's something else that I saw, which I noticed, which was just so we're watching the game, the Germany game, right? And it's parched hot. We're in the middle of a field, right? My wife brings me ice creams, and I'm like, what do I do with the wrappers and everything like that? So I get out a little poop bag out of my pocket, put the wrappers or whatever, put the sticks in the wrappers and put them in my pocket. I think that's me, good Canadian, right? There's no need to litter. And at the end of the game, I see people picking up their litter and walking out with it, right? So it's not just Japan that does it. It's like
Well, you don't
It's-
get on the news though because you're in your own country. So.
well, yeah, but I mean that's nice to see, right? You know
just
what?
tidy your own country up, not
Right.
somebody else's.
Let's tidy up, people. Come on, it's not hard.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
it. So yeah, we're down to the Fan Fest tomorrow. God knows, we'll see.
What time's
I
that
will
one?
report back.
Is that at 9 o'clock? our time, is it? I don't
5
know.
o'clock our time.
Oh, so 10 o'clock.
So
our time.
they've had a day. So the fans have had a day to prepare.
Yeah. On a
God
Saturday.
knows where they would go. Where would you go? Hours to kill before a football game. I have no
Mhm.
idea.
I
No.
go to the pub.
It's going to be horrendous, isn't it? Who am I kidding?
So are
Yeah.
they serving beer at the fan fest? Or like
Oh.
obviously they've got a big screen up and right, okay.
Man, there's a massive Michelob sponsored portion just there as
Right.
well. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
They're
Big
not
on the
serving real
sponsors.
beers then.
Oh yeah, massive. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, big on. So they let us take in our water bottles, but we had to rip the labels off first. They're big on the sponsorship and all that crap too.
I saw a
Jeez.
picture of, because apparently they've covered up like around the stadiums in the US, particularly. There's a lot of sponsorship. And there was this big badge that had been covered up with like fabric or whatever. I was like, well, it definitely doesn't look like a Levi's tab, does it? Through the fucking cloth that they'd put over it, in the exact same shape as a Levi's tab, and the outline of all the letters that it sort of.
Well,
like
they're saying they've
sucked
got
to it.
more.
Oh, did you see the Gillette one?
No.
So Gillette had to cover theirs on one
Oh,
of the
they foamed
stadiums,
all
and
theirs
they
over,
covered
didn't
it in
they?
shaving
Yeah.
foam.
Yeah.
How fucking stupid is it that they're
is
controlling it
very
like
clever.
that? It's
Well, that's a
ridiculous.
FIFA thing, I think. That's a
Yeah,
like
it
FIFA
is,
have got
'cause
their
it-
own sponsors, obviously.
Yeah.
And if you didn't pay
Yeah.
FIFA no money, you can't advertise
Well,
the fact that
that's
there's definitely a Levi's logo that they've
That's
covered
as
up
bad
there.
as the F1 covering like making sure that hotels can't see the F1 in Las Vegas if they hadn't paid a royalty. They basically boarded up in front of some hotels because they wouldn't pay them because people
Yeah.
could see it from their rooms and stuff. So it's
You've got to have someone be like climbing up a tree to be able to watch something they're not supposed to. That's like classic, especially football. There's always got to be
Nature,
someone.
right?
Someone's up like, look at this guy. He's definitely concede like a tiniest fraction of the pitch for free.
So that's what I've been up to. FIFA fan breast.
That was now
It
Brest,
now
is
says
it?
in the show notes. Yeah.
It's not me.
All right. Who's next? Anyone? Feel free. Fill your boots.
I've got some stuff to talk about. I went and saw Backroom, the film, at cinema.
Oh, Escape. Is it called Backroom? Or
It's called
Escape the
Backroom.
Backroom or something? Is it?
It's just Backroom. Yeah.
So it's
Yes,
there's
I've
games
heard.
and
We'll-
stuff.
We'll go
I-
with the person that saw the film, I think.
All right.
It's,
So there's,
Yeah,
a,
this
there's a
is-
whole thing about this, isn't there? This is like
It's-
Well,
it's a
I,
whole
have,
thing,
I have
yeah.
teenagers who are talking about this all the time. So
Yeah, so
What's
me and
it
my daughter
about?
saw it. It's about basically an alternative place. It's kind of like I think the thing is like when you clip through walls and stuff in games,
in a video game.
and there's
yeah.
like in a video game, and there's like
ID no
these
clip.
there's these like rooms that are not filled out, but they're there as part of like building blocks of it, and not quite rooms. But this film and the lore behind it has kind of expanded on that. They're like alternate dimensions or memories of the real rooms. And then there was it came big on the internet about 5 or 6 years ago, and people
So
are
what was
making
the
their
deal
own.
with the getting?
about it.
Was it just through like TikTok or something, like making their own shit?
I think so, yeah. And then just like it was very beige rooms, but like had odd things or like furniture was oddly placed or
It's a bit Exit
Like-
8 kind of vibes, isn't it?
kind of.
Like weird
And
shit.
but the film kind of like played it off as it's kind of like echoes of the real world or like the misremembered things and details about it, and rooms didn't quite make sense. But it also had something about people's personalities, their personalities like or the people were misremembered, or the worst parts of them were sort of exaggerated. And yeah, it wasn't a scary film, it was a disturbing film
Yeah.
in a sense. Towards the end, and then it was just like, oh, this is silly now. It was a bit like, did anybody watch It? I'm sure everybody watched It. Stephen King's It, where the actual
What, the
final,
first, the first of the new ones.
yeah, the original one. It was really
Or
scary.
the original
at the
TV
start.
show, or like
The original film,
right
2-part film.
recent film.
No, not the Tim Curry.
That's a TV show.
It's not a TV show.
It was a
Yeah, it
TV
is.
miniseries. type thing.
It was a
Yeah,
film.
it was TV.
No, it was like
it's for
3 or 4
TV.
episodes or whatever.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I always assumed it was a film. Okay. Anyway, it was like that. Where it was scary at the start, and then at the end, it just got ridiculous, and it was silly. And they
Did
you
it just
saw
go
the
space or whatever?
you saw the bad thing, and like it took all the mysticism out of it, and it was like, oh, this looks silly. It's a bit like that, where you didn't really see what was coming before, and then when I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but when you saw the horror part of it, it wasn't that scary. But yeah, it's more disturbing.
Yeah.
But no, really good. Yeah, really good.
Okay.
My son
yeah.
said that was one they watched, and then there was another one, Obsession, is it?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
think
that's the one
you heard
everyone's
that?
raving about, I think, Obsession.
Is it? Yeah, it is. So
Yeah.
those are the two that are apparently the ones to watch if you're a teenager right now.
Right. Yeah, I think that's more scary. Oh, we saw the trailer for that when we went and saw
You were like,
Backroom,
nope.
Oh, yeah.
and that looked proper disturbing. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Backroom. I'd recommend it, even as somebody that doesn't really know much about it.
The whatever it's come from, yeah.
The first
There's
hour
loads
and
of fucking
10 was-
video games. Like, there's obviously
Yeah.
there's a recent one that came to Game Pass. There's fucking loads of old ones.
Yeah, I
Right.
think they're making Elden Ring at the moment, aren't they?
Film.
Yeah.
That would be a fucking long film, mate.
Yeah. Cool. Anybody else want to go?
Carry on, Dave.
I bought a robot for the garden.
Of course you did.
The
It
It was
garden.
only a matter of time, wasn't it?
mows the lawn for me. Well,
A
it
What's
robot
his
tries
mower.
name?
Uh,
Come on.
uh,
I've been
Huh?
seeing adverts
the
on
name?
Instagram all week about bloody robot mowers, and now you've bought one.
yeah, it's called Billy because it was an
You
Equivac
named
one
it
called-
Billy, or was
Of
it
course
I'm
you
not named it
did.
Billy.
Excuse me, how do you know
I
it's a
named it Billy.
boy?
Billy
Nobody
the goat?
gets a robot vacuum and doesn't
Billy the
give it a
goat that eats the
name.
grass.
And also mowing is a blue job apparently. So
A what job?
a blue job. Jobs
Job
get
for boys.
jobs
Blue
get
job.
separated into blue or pink jobs in this house.
Oh. I
Like,
thought
take the
that was
bins
like
out.
a
That's a
rude
blue
job
job.
or something, a blue job.
No, no, doing the ironing. That's a pink job. So,
Yeah, it
yes.
probably is actually. Well, doing the ironing is now we're not doing the fucking ironing job.
Well-
Yeah. mine's a to be decided.
So, you want to wear that top? You better fucking iron it, job. That's how it works now.
It's a you job.
So yeah, so I've been getting on. He's been out for a couple of cuts already. He's only got stuck once.
Oh, good.
I had to rescue him out of a hole.
What
which
sort
I
of
don't know
robot
how he
is it,
got into
Dave?
the hole.
Is he a bipedal robot with arms and stuff and a head, or is it literally just like a mower?
It's
So is
literally
he? Yeah,
just
you got a robot who is cutting your grass with your mower.
A
is
robot
what he's
goes
asking.
around with the mower, or is it an actual just a mower, like
No,
a fucking
it
a
look-
vacuum cleaner with
it looks like a
disc?
big. It looks like a big box with some wheels on the side and a little spinny blade.
Can you do
underneath
fancy
it.
patterns?
No, it doesn't. No, I haven't.
Fucking
got.
hell, what's the point of these fucking robots?
Did you have to geo-fence him first so he knows where he's going, or?
So
He's got
I had
real
to walk
fences
him
in his
around the
garden,
perimeter.
probably.
No, not really.
You not got
I mean,
real
I like to
fences?
walk I've got real fences, but where I want him to mow, there's other bits and bobs that they shouldn't go. So I basically manually
Don't
control
want
him
to
around the
cut through
perimeter.
your shrubs. and all that, do
No,
you?
and walked him around, and then it creates a little map, and then like within the map, it knows where to dock. So I've put a dock in the garden as well.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. The guy was walking around first, and then with his phone, and then it just copied where he'd walked to. Are you going to teach it to walk the dog next?
Not yet. I'm still trying to make sure that it cuts
You
the
have to
bloody
take the
lawn
blade off
correctly.
just to be safe there, I reckon, if you do it against a walkie dog.
It's okay. I didn't buy the all singing, all dancing one. I probably bought one of the cheapest ones on the
Oh,
line.
well, that's your first mistake.
Well, I just if it lasts a couple of seasons, I'll be happy.
Because you won't have had to mow
yeah.
the garden. What happens if it does a shit job,
Well,
Dave?
I'll send it out again. If it's raining, it doesn't
What
go
if it
out.
just consistently
Um,
does a shit job and you're like, fucking hell,
I'll
I'm
send
just
it-
going to
I'll
have
send
to
it
mow
back.
the garden
If
Yeah.
it's
myself
over,
anyway.
it tells you to
No.
go fuck off. I ain't going
No,
out today.
no, it gets booted into the I don't know, bin. So it doesn't do the edge trimming as well, so I will need to go around and with a
Fucking
trimmer.
hell.
Yeah, so
Still got to go out anyway.
well, it's like to be
What you
honest,
should have done,
my
Dave.
lawn.
How much? Right, I'll
Here
you
we
don't
go.
have
Here
to
comes
answer
the
this
real
know
question.
question.
How
you know what's
much?
going to happen.
You know it's coming.
Oh, yeah, go on.
How much? It's drinking. How much for your robot mower?
You heard.
450.
Oh,
How
that's
much?
not too bad.
How
He
much would it
said
have cost you to put
450.
plastic
Yeah,
grass
boy.
instead of all your grass so you didn't have to mow it ever again?
No,
Thousands
that's
and
not an
thousands and
argument. Stop
thousands.
that.
It's not.
So
I've
this
got I've got
Who wants plastic
190. I've got 190 meters square of lawn, so it's quite a big garden.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to mow
You know
that.
what's going to happen? In about 6 weeks, he's going to go out there and say, the bloody mower's not been cutting the grass. And the mower's going to say, no, because you ain't done the fucking edges, you lazy shit.
So yeah, I'm sending it out every day. It takes about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
You wouldn't do
No,
it every day.
It doesn't collect the grass, so what it
Why are
does
you
is
making it
that's
work
how it-
harder
He's got
than you
another
would,
one.
Dave?
He's got another robot with a
sweeps up.
wheelbarrow collecting the grass.
Soon you'll have a combine harvester going around his fucking garden with a fucking truck
Thing is-
next to it.
thing is, I'm not doing it every day, so it's doing it every day because it will just take off like a mil off the top. If
Well,
that.
why, you wouldn't
So,
do
and
that.
then, no, of course I wouldn't do that. That's stupid.
Well,
But
why are you
I've
getting
got
the
a robot to do it for me.
Well, you'd only do it.
That's
You
how
only need to do it once a week normally, surely.
I don't have to
That's how
pay
the
it
robot
anything.
works.
Yeah,
It can't not do it every few days, right? Otherwise, it becomes too thick.
well, yeah.
Like, did
Why
you have to
would-
mow it first before you let it go on its first run, right?
Yeah, it was pretty short anyway. And you can set the length on it. So the first shot
Honestly,
I've done on the highest.
I feel like you're
Yeah,
getting off lightly compared to the smart kettle malarkey that went on.
Yeah, well, your argument why you send it out a day is like, why wouldn't I send it out every day? It might as well.
Because it costs money.
What a bit of electricity.
Yeah, it's not free.
No, it's not free, but it's
Oh,
not.
we're not
that
getting
much.
back onto this one.
Look, Neil
It's cheaper
doesn't
than
know.
charging your car up.
Well, that news on that
So,
front.
yeah,
How's your lucky bill these days?
Who?
You,
Well, obviously
Mister.
it's
I'm
going
trying to
up
bring
like
my
everybody
electric bill
else's,
down.
I guess.
I seem to recall a conversation back in the day about you reducing your electricity bill. I'm
Usage?
not sure.
I might be reducing my consumption of electricity, but the bill's going up regardless. So
Your consumption can't have gone down. Oh, are you charging at home yet, or what?
yet.
In your car?
no, that's
Not
I had a email and I had a conversation on WhatsApp yesterday, a video call, finally, and they gave it yeah, we can definitely do that. You're just gonna need to put some trunk in. I was like, that's fine. So I've got booked in for the 13th of July, and I emailed him back and said, I don't suppose you could do the 14th because that's my day off, the Tuesday, and then Luke can go to work. And he was like, oh, next available date is like the following Monday, but the Tuesday is available. And I was like, oh, well, it's all right. I've sorted out the 13th. If you want to do it the 13th, if you haven't moved it, that's fine. And then I haven't fucking heard back ever.
Oh, I hate it when they do that.
Because you've
Because
pissed
it was
him
like
off,
it was
mate.
literally like fucking 5 to 5 when
Yeah.
I'm emailing, and I was like, I bet he finishes
He's not
in 5
coming,
minutes.
is he? He's got the measure of Neil. He thought,
So-
yeah,
He's
I'm
like,
not, I'm not
we've
going
got-
there.
Yeah,
Anyway.
here we go. Yeah, now he wants to change
So,
the date. We've just
It's
given him
either
for
happening on the
games.
13th, if he comes back to me on Monday and says, yeah, 13th is fine, or it'll happen on the 20th or the 21st because I'm actually off that week, so it's not a problem. So fucking hell, it's been a long old wait, but finally, it's going to happen. Hopefully, by the end.
No, I'm
of
pleased
July.
for you, mate. Pleased for you. It's been emotional, as they
I don't
say.
know about emotional. It's just been
You've
a
suffered.
bit of a
You've
long
suffered.
drawn out wait. That's all it has been. But it does turn out well, I am going to have to go looking at petrol cars probably over the next week or so.
Traitor!
Why?
Because my daughter passed the
He's going
driving
back
test.
to ICE.
Oh,
Just buy her an
okay.
electric car.
I'm not. I
Yeah.
can't,
Put it in the charging capabilities.
I don't think there's
Just let
good
us-
electric cars that she could afford, really.
She's not affording shit. You, come on.
Well, no, we're putting
Yeah,
money
put your
towards
hand
it,
in your
but
pocket,
at the
Dad.
same
Come on, you
time,
tight git.
they're expensive to insure and all that. Versus
Sell one of your
petrol cars.
ovens.
Fuck off. So yeah, my daughter passed the driving test yesterday, so we've got to go and buy another car,
Ooh.
which means we're probably
So
going to
you
need
got
to
another.
rip up
You
the
got
whole
someone to take
fucking
you down the
drive.
pub.
Rip up the whole fucking drive and put a new drive in as well, probably. Never stops, does it? Fucking expense.
Why?
Because it can only fit 2 cars on there at the minute.
Why would you rip it up? But hey, I don't know.
Anyway,
Okay.
it's a bit of an old shitty drive and it's fucked, so it could do with doing, to be honest. So
When you
now I've
kick her
got an
out of home.
excuse to do it. Well, she's got
Bit
to
cheaper.
pay for a fucking car now, hasn't she?
Well, I think. Yeah. Anyway.
Mhm.
See,
So,
I don't remember being bought a car. I remember buying my own car when I was.
I remember
that
buying
age.
my own car.
That is correct, Dave.
We are not buying her car. We're giving her
I
a
am
little
not
bit of
buying my
money towards
children
her
a
car.
car.
Right.
She is paying for most of it. But I bought my
But what
first
Neil
car
is
for
going to do is he's going to
£50.
rip up the whole front of his house and put in a new driveway.
Yeah.
Well, you say I'm going to do that. There's no way I'm doing that. So
Well, that'll be cheap anyway.
it
don't worry
does
about
need doing though. To be fair, the whole drive is like a bit fucked. It's quite old, so it does need sorting out. So it's a good excuse to get it done, isn't it?
Well, we look forward to hearing about all the quotes you get and the guys that you meet that are going to do that for you.
I probably won't talk about it too much.
I'm sure you won't.
Too stressful.
I had a tap
Oh,
fitted this
dear.
week. I don't feel like I got
Ooh.
shafted for that either. So
Tap.
You what?
we got that. We've had smart meters fitted for our water meter. Don't know if you've had that yet. You had all that?
No, resisting.
Smart water meters. Well, we didn't have any choice in the smart water meter, mate. That was just done. Everyone's got one.
What does
now.
that mean? Smart
It
meter
means-
for water.
Means they can
Instead of-
read it without coming to your
Instead
house
of them
and
having to send
dig
someone
the
round to
hole up.
read everyone's meter, there's a thing that's got like a SIM
okay.
card in it that just fucking sends everyone's readings off. all
But
the
I mean, it
time.
has no impact on your water usage, right?
No, not on my usage,
No.
but it does. I do get an email now. Well, I have had a couple of letters through the door and an email saying, "We think you've got a leak." I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I've got a daughter. That's what you
Well,
should tell them.
This is what I was like, because it says you're consistently using around 3 litres an hour during the night. And I'm like, 3
that's not
litres.
on.
But and then I look at it and I'm like, some days, I'm like, there's 2 hours where we use like really small amounts in the night. And then every other night, it's like every other hour, it's like people water getting used all the time. I'm like that is a bit abnormal, isn't it? And then through the night, I'm sitting there, not through the night, but late at night. My son's gone to bed, and I'm about to go to bed. Then he gets up and goes to the fucking toilet, flushes the toilet. I'm like, well, that's obviously fucking, I don't know, 5 litres of water we've just fucking used or whatever.
Right, but they're smart meters. Surely they're taking readings. They can identify
Every
when a
hour
toilet
they can
flushes.
see. It's like it's every reading every hour. So you can go back now. I can look at it and go.
Oh,
So
hang on. Hopefully it's on
definitely
your
had a
front
leaky
drive
tap.
and they can dig it up for you.
Well, there is that. That point is like, well, that's where the water does come in. So could be 2 birds, 1 stone here, getting sorted out. The drive's fucked and
So
then
you-
sorted out, and there could be a leak.
you think-
Who knows?
So you think
Well,
you have a
it's-
leak in the supply somewhere?
Well, we'll
It's
see.
easy to work out. Like you literally just do the stopcock to.
You
just
say
the
that's
help.
easy, Dave. You say that it's easy. It is easy if it's easy to get to your stopcock.
Don't forget, he can't get to his stopcock.
It's not easy
Why
if
is
you
that?
can't get to your stopcock because it's like
Right.
behind a built-in bath and shower.
Who would do a
Yeah, but
silly
isn't your
thing like
outdoor
that?
one bad too?
I haven't got an outdoor stopcock.
Yeah, you must
No
have a
outdoor
street.
taps. I haven't got outdoor taps.
No,
Oh, yeah.
you'll have an
I can
isolator
turn it off
from
at the meter,
road, yeah.
but funnily enough, if you
Yeah.
turn it off at the meter, it just turns off your supply to the whole house. And you don't know if you've got a leak because it's before it comes into your house.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to turn the stopcock off, and then you can tell if you've got a leak between the meter and your stopcock. I can't get
But
to my
you can't get to
stopcock.
your stopcock. So what happens if something fucking a pipe bursts?
I
in
just
your
go
house?
out to the meter and turn the tap off at the meter.
Oh,
Because
Jesus
I
Christ.
bought a big meter thing. It's literally a meter long pole with a
Meter.
lock thing and a handle at the end of it, so you can just put it down and turn the tap off on the water meter.
gotcha.
So there you go.
All right.
Mm.
Good stuff. Let's carry on, shall we?
Fuck me, it's getting warm in here.
Pilch.
Okay, right. So I haven't really done a lot. It's been too bloody hot. But I did see that House of Dragons season 3 is out.
That's all right.
I've
I
said
haven't watched
before that
any of them.
I do enjoy it, but I don't really know what's going on. I've said this before. That all the characters look very similar. All their families all look each sort of.
I mean, the dragon
I don't know what
people
those.
do. I suppose that's the whole gist with them.
Yeah,
isn't it?
they've all got blonde hairs, and then
Yeah.
there's a load of grey haired.
One of them's got an
There's
eye
a grey
patch,
haired
apparently.
black family, and yeah, but they all. It's very confusing. There's so many characters in it, and it's anyway. So, but I'm not going to go on about that. I've said that before. So, I was doing something where I was going to be sitting around for a couple of hours waiting for someone. So I thought, oh, I'll download a couple of episodes on my iPad and I'll watch them while I'm waiting. So I did that, and so I watched the first episode. Bearing in mind, I've just said I don't know what's going on. I love watching it. It's really good, but I have not got a clue. We're on season 3, and I do not have a clue what's going on.
So
So
are
I
you
sat
watching
and
the
watched
first episodes of season 3?
season 3, yeah.
Right.
So I sat and watched it, and I thought, oh, right, okay. And then what I was doing, and then I come home. So this afternoon, I downloaded about 3 episodes on my iPad, but I weren't really paying much attention. I just downloaded them, and then so I watched one of them, and I thought this afternoon, I thought, oh, I'll sit and watch another episode of House of Dragons, and so I put it on to Sky and had a look, and there's only 1 episode, and I thought, I've downloaded 3 episodes on my iPad. How is there only 1 episode? Well, I looked. I only watched the fucking episode 1 of season 1, didn't I? This is how confused I am. I sat and watched a whole hour and 20 minutes of a
I didn't
program.
realise you'd already watched it before.
Not a fucking clue.
I like it. That's how much attention you're paying these shows. You know
I
that, right?
know.
Yeah,
So
agree.
I have now watched the first episode of season 3. And yeah, the people that I watched the first episode from season 1 are about 20 years older
Oh.
than they were in the first one. Half of them are dead. Oh yeah, I was like, what a fucking idiot! Jesus Christ, that's the sort of stupid thing I do, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
that's the
fine.
sort of stupid
But
thing
I
you
do
can tell
love it.
people on a
I
podcast.
do love it. There's loads of fighting and action, and it's just a.
Is
It's
it
just
as
a
good
good.
as Game of Thrones?
I thought
Mm,
it was more
Early
good
Game of
possibly-
Thrones, obviously, we're talking.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's as good as the first 3 or 4 seasons of Game of Thrones, but it's not as good as the other one I told you about, which was can't remember what it was called.
The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, is that what?
Yeah, that's the best one. Night of the Second Kingdoms. That's the best one.
What was that?
That's the most recent new one, I guess.
Yeah.
Most recent spin-off.
In 1 season of it. That was really. I did say at the time it's really good. You should watch it, but clearly
There's a
no
guy.
one
Spoilers.
pays any
He's not
attention to
really
what
a
I say.
knight. He's not really a knight.
Shh, don't ruin it.
I mean, that happens in the
Everybody.
first episode.
But yeah. So there's dragons. There's people with blonde hair. There's people with grey hair. They all look the same. But
Are there
it is
many
good.
dragons? Like 1 dragon or?
There's about 4 in it at the
There's
moment.
probably more
4 or
dragons than
5.
there are in Game of Thrones because this is the
Yes,
time
because
of the
it's
dragons.
previous. Yeah.
Mm.
But it's good. That's about it. I don't think I've done much else. Lisa and Daisy have gone off to the London Stadium to watch Take That for the
Oh, my
400th
missus is
time
doing that
tonight.
tomorrow. My missus is going tomorrow.
They've gone off.
Have they got the train or what?
No, Lisa drove. It's only
Oh, the
like
train's
30,
fucked.
probably 20. It's only 20. Yeah, well, Lisa went into work on Wednesday, and when it was still 35 degrees. I said, "Why don't you just work from home today? You know what's going to happen when you try to come home." Yeah, it took her 2.5 hours to get home because I cancelled all the trains because it's too fucking hot.
Oh, one Wednesday?
Yeah.
Well, you never guess what
Probably all
happened on
the,
Wednesday.
The rails were buckling, weren't they?
Wednesday, I went to a comedy night.
Oh,
in
here we
Leighton
go.
Buzzard.
Did you?
And the first act on Wednesday was late because of the fucking trains.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
that's a
go.
segue and a half there, isn't it?
Isn't it?
So yeah, he was supposed to be on at 8 o'clock, and he didn't start till about 8:30.
Oh my God.
What did you do? What did you do for half an hour,
I mean,
Neil?
it was a struggle because there was beer at the
I'd have
bar.
had a drink, mate.
There was beer there, so it turns out I just drank a bit more than I was planning on drinking.
Was there anybody we'd know there, or
Well,
is it literally?
I mean, they both were doing
Well, Neil was
practicing new material for the Edinburgh Fringe and new tours and stuff like that. So the first guy, his name was Pat, and I can't remember his second name. He was funny anyway, but I didn't actually make a note of his name. His family
He was a
were from-
comedian.
yeah,
he was
his
funny.
he was funny. Yeah, good.
Was
That's
he
good.
Irish?
His family from Iran, but his dad was Irish
he's
and his
not
mum was
Irish.
Iranian.
Oh,
So his,
okay.
his dad was Irish, worked in Iran, met his mum. Things happened, obviously. Had a family.
So what's his name? Paddy Arani.
It was Pat something, but it
Pat.
wasn't. No, I assume it was sort of Irish because his dad was Irish. So
Mm.
anyway, he was funny. My missus didn't like him so much. The second guy was this was a bit of a coup for the Castle Comedy Festival, whatever they call it, in the Crooked Crowbar in the Buzzard. The guy only fucking won America's Got Talent many years ago.
What was his
he's
name?
he's a ventriloquist. I don't know if you've ever watched it. His name's Paul Zerdin. So I remembered his name.
No.
I was like, he's quite
Never
famous. So I
heard of him.
Better remember this guy. Like I say, won America's Got Talent in whatever year.
Well, that's
And-
done
and it-
well from it.
For what?
And then that was a bit of the act. It was a bit of a joke, obviously, about what the fucking hell am I doing here kind of shit. Because he was a ventriloquist, so that's what his puppets were saying, obviously. But as a ventriloquist goes, I've never really watched one. And he was literally like fucking 5 yards away. Fucking amazing. Watching someone do that. Like that close up. He was quite funny. But yeah, he was testing out new stuff, I guess, for this thing. He was on for like, I don't know, they were both on for about 40 minutes each. And there were many laughs had.
Good.
But
Good.
yeah, Paul Zerdin, he does fucking pantos at Christmas and all that bollocks.
What were his puppets?
Oh no, he doesn't.
How many puppets did he have?
He had two puppets
Oi.
with him. One called Sam, was the young puppet, and then one called Albert, who was old.
Is that
So, yeah.
Sam's the one that everybody knows.
Yeah, I guess Sam. Oh, you know him, do you, Dave?
I've seen him. Yeah,
Yeah.
not
He's
live, but I've
honestly,
seen him on TV.
the ventriloquist part of it is fucking mind blowing. Just watching it, like, how the fuck are you doing that? That's just amazing. So he was very talented in that regard.
so? How did you
did-
come about going to that? That's not something you normally go and do, is it?
Our friends that we went for dinner with the other week round their house, nothing fancy. They've gone for the
swinging,
last couple.
is that
No,
what
we
you're
weren't swinging. No, we literally went for dinner. They have been for 2 months, the previous 2 months. So they suggested we should go. It's like, yeah, that'll be fun. I haven't been to see a comedy show in fucking forever. And so we're going again next month. So like, if you go on the
blimey.
night, if you at the end of the
Nice.
show, if you buy tickets,
Same
on
couple.
yes, different
We're
comedians.
going to be
I
hearing
imagine.
a lot about this couple in
So this is
the next few
this is a
months.
once a month comedy show. I add to the multiple quizzes a month now. I guess you're going to hear regularly about. But Paul Zerdin, very very good, very impressive.
Are they neighbours? This couple.
No,
Oh, I just thought you might just be working your way further down the street because you're pissing off the ones you're closest to.
no, they literally live the other side of town, so we can't get much further away.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah.
All right. What else have we got? We're jumping back and forth. Dave, you still got some things you haven't finished yet.
Yes.
Is that right?
So I was going to do a live unboxing on here. So if
Hey.
anyone's watching or watches back
Good
on the
podcast
YouTube,
material.
He's going to
Um,
describe it, obviously.
in front of me I have a box. I'm just going to adjust my camera. Hang on a second. We can.
Oh, this is what he was testing
watch
earlier.
the
This is why we're
majesty.
going to look at his
Oh,
crotch
now we've
earlier.
got to see his.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Look,
Right,
it's
there
got
we go.
It's
box.
got
Right,
batteries in
okay.
it. It's got
Yeah.
batteries in it.
Got batteries. Don't dispose of that in the bin.
Yeah, don't stick them in the airport hold either.
Oh, he's got a big.
in the
He's got.
airplane
He
hold.
just wants to show us his knife again, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He loves a knife.
Okay, right. So
Dave is
I'm
ripping
opening
open the box live on. It's got
and
the
I'll-
control. Oh, look at that!
Oh, he's got a
It's turned up.
controller.
It's the Steam controller.
It's the Steam
Oh,
controller. I literally
no.
got it received the other day, yesterday in the
Have you got a
post.
Steam box in the box?
Steam machine.
No.
Steam
no,
machine, is that what it's called?
No, we need to talk about that. But yeah,
We do.
there we go.
Very
So
nice.
very
there's the
nice.
controller,
Very
nice.
nice. Look at that.
all of the thing I've got. Hang on. So the
You can play
controller,
all your Steam games.
and then I think you've got a little dongle thing. I think
It's called a puck.
I
I heard.
definitely have got a little dongle.
No.
and then underneath that, there's
Just looking up at
That's it.
next month's comedy
Uh,
festival, seeing if you're on.
Cardboard. A lot of cardboard there.
a lot of cardboard. I know all that weight. Oh, hang
Cardboard's
on,
better
look,
than
I found-
plastic.
There's something
found
else in
a-
it. Hang on.
I
It's a
found a
wire.
little.
It's a
Yeah.
USB cable.
Oh, because it's not Apple. It's not Apple, so it's
Alright.
going to have a cable with it.
Yeah. Well,
And then-
we
and then,
still get
and then-
cables with your iPhone. You just don't get plugs.
And then some health and safety instructions about on there.
Yeah,
But-
don't stick out your
How
bum.
about that?
Right.
Chuck
Don't
that
stick
straight
out
in
your
the
bum,
bin,
etc.
David.
No, I've got to keep this for prosperity. Apparently.
So the
And
puck,
it's-
apparently, I've read, you plug in the USB cable to the puck and leave that plugged into your PC, and it charges your controller, but also acts as like the transmitter type thing. So
There you go.
Amazing technology, isn't it?
you get
Right,
fast.
be right back. I
connection.
just need to feed the dog.
All right,
So that was a live unboxing of the Steam controller.
nice.
If anybody.
So when are you
wants
getting
to
your Steam machine, Dave?
watch- No, not for me.
Right, I'm
Not
going
for
to put
me.
your dog to bed. Hang on.
So why are you not getting a Steam machine? Is it because it's fucking
'Cause-
ridiculously expensive, or
Because
is it just don't need one?
it's quite expensive. I don't need one.
You've got a
in
Steam
this
Deck.
day and age- I have got a Steam Deck. That's another reason why I don't need a Steam machine. If you're going to buy anything at the moment, you might as well buy a PS5 to
I
play Grand
think-
Theft Auto.
You buy a Switch 2. Fuck Grand Theft Auto out the window. Because Switch 2's got better games. And will have better games.
Do you reckon?
And it's a lot cheaper.
I can't remember how I put this.
Pilcher's
I'll have
dog
to
doesn't
rewatch
look like
the
it's going
video.
to bed. It's on screen now. This is a live unboxing of Pilcher's dog.
Right, let's go to bed.
So
I've-
yeah,
I've
Steam
got-
machine got like the price reveal. It was
get the
£879 for the cheapest one, which was just the base machine.
Very
Yeah.
reasonable.
I didn't say it was reasonable. I said it was cheaper than I thought it would be because I thought it was going to be absolutely ridiculous prices. But I was like, oh, that ain't too bad, I guess, in the current climate. And then Xbox announced that they were going to put all their prices up. And PS5s are already way more expensive than they were. Japan announced the Switch 2 price increase. Oh no, Switch Online membership increase in Japan.
Mm.
Everything's going up.
Yep. Everything's going up in price. I know.
So get it now. Get it now if you want it. Because it's going to cost more in like a month or 2 or 3.
Well, look, I've got all these buttons here.
You've got extra bumper buttons on the bottom.
Yeah.
Looks like a nice piece of kit, the Steam controller, I have to say.
Good. All right,
I-
we still are an audio podcast, so let's be
I'll
aware
give my full
how much
review of
video we're
the.
doing.
It's got touchpads
Oh.
on either side, as well as sticks and buttons.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's
I'll
got
let you
extra
know.
buttons on the bottom. Ooh.
And it's black.
So yeah. Other than that, I had a couple of days off this week.
Did you go out on your bike?
I went out on my bike. I
In
went
the hot
to
weather?
in the very hot weather. Californian Superbike School. I've done levels 2 and 3. A couple of years ago, I did levels 1 and 2. So I redone 2, and then did level 3. Level 2's basically vision, and using that to better your riding, going through corners, looking at the apex, basically sort of pre-planning your line through corners, hitting the apex and getting through it. And then level 3 is, for all intents and purposes, hanging off the bike as you're going around corners, shifting your weight, lowering your center of mass, getting as low as you can, and getting your bike to go around corners a lot
I feel
sharper.
I've got a different
Um,
vision of my California brings up more like easy riding than like aggressive racing riding images in my
So
head.
I think it's called that because this is the riding school. The bloke who
It's
done
where
it
he was from, wasn't he?
is where it's
He was from the
Yeah,
States.
yeah.
Is it
So,
lessons 3 or 4 where they teach you to punch the wing mirror off cars?
Punch them.
um,
Fucking hell, you need some good gloves for that.
Yeah, you get them, man. When you ride a bike, you got.
I'd prefer to kick them off, honestly.
So I thoroughly enjoyed my time in there, but it was so hot. I was in one-piece leather suit.
Oh, that was this
and
week, was it? With
Did
the
you
hot
lose a
weather?
few
was this week.
pounds that day?
I probably did. First day I drank 7 liters of water.
Woof.
And the second day I drank nearly 6. And at the end of the day, I was still so fatigued and I felt so dehydrated. I couldn't physically drink anymore, but I was just, yeah, I dread to think how much actually I
Did you cramp up, or how easy it was to get off the bike at the end of the day when you got home?
I basically got off. I got off, and instead of putting the bike away, I just put it on a side stand, and I went in and just jumped straight in the
It's
shower, like I just stripped and just
like
yeah, I was
sort of like a crab on its back.
But yeah, then I put it away and everything. But the next day, I felt I didn't have any drinks or anything. After that, it was still very hot, but I felt like I had a hangover the next day just because I was so dehydrated, and it took so much out of me because it was very physical.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, well, one of the weeks I missed, you went on the police bike ride. Is that right?
Yes, I've done bike safe with the Northampton.
Yeah, I did that too.
CSS.
I did that in London.
Right,
And
right.
so I
The
was,
Met, yeah.
yes, it was cool. Really cool riding with the police. Got to admit, it was excellent.
Yeah.
fun.
I've rode with the police a couple of times, but I didn't realise until about 20 miles later.
Oh, God.
Well, I was saying to the missus, because the guy behind me, following me, was on a police bike, one of the BMW big ones with the big blue light and everything behind us, and I was riding around thinking, because basically I said, literally, just don't go nuts, but we don't care about speed. Just ride your ride, and we'll judge on that. And I was riding around, and I was like thinking, oh shit! I wonder if people think the police are chasing me or something. Yeah.
Did he have his lights on?
He accidentally kept on putting his lights on. Basically, he
Accidentally.
didn't set up the bike, and he was trying to sort of just like bid me to show me which way. But that set off all the lights and everything, and because it's all configurable, you can configure all the buttons on the bike to do whatever they wanted, whether just the horn or just the sound or specific lights for the back
Or the
front.
rockets.
Yeah, heat-seeking rockets, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, he did set me off a couple of times, and I was like, "Shit, what have I done?" But it was like, "No, it's fine, just go on." But no,
So
he was really cool.
I
That's
saw.
really cool.
So there's two things I was going to say. First of all, I do remember when I was riding with the police bikes that I noticed we went on the M40 at one point, or the A40 or whatever it was. The amount of cars, they just suddenly their bonnets just dipped as you were
As soon
driving.
as
You
the
could
police
see
bike said,
cars.
"Oh,
Yeah, as soon as
shit."
they saw a police bike, all the bonnets kept dipping of all the cars, which I thought was interesting. I
That's
remember
what
that.
there's the dual
And then before I
carriageway.
forget, the other thing I was going to say that I saw the other day was when you're talking about the lights is the cops I don't know whether over here or whatever, but somebody's done a system now where all the cop cars talk to each other. And so they can sync the lights all up against, like, if they have like 3 or 4 cop cars all in a line, they can sync the lights up to work together. So that is pretty cool.
Oh,
That's like having an LED keyboard or something.
That's right.
yeah. Sponsored by Razer.
Sorry, Neil, you were going to say.
All I was going to say is, like, we were just driving down like our local bypass, which is normally 70 miles an hour. It's dual carriageway outside, but there's a patch, a stretch, if you like, where it's 50 because I don't know who these people are. There's like posts and like ropes in the middle, between each the dual carriageways, and quite often it seems that people manage to go through them. I don't really know how they do that, but every time that happens, there's patches and stretches of the road where it reduced to 50 miles an hour. And normally, everyone fucking ignores the speed limit of 50 because it's a 70 mile an hour dual carriageway as far as everyone's concerned. I was driving the other day and I'm like, why is everyone driving at 50? I was like, I bet there's a police car up ahead. But there wasn't. I was like, everyone's just being really fucking
Oh, right.
obeying the rules. I was like, this is not. I was like, so I was driving at 50
This
because
is
everyone
not
else
on.
was driving at 50. I was like, well, this is a bit weird. Then why is everyone driving at 50? But yeah, it turns out there was no police. Bummer. I could have just sped all the way along.
Well, Guy Martin lost his license near me on the stretch of carriageway that used to be 17. It's gone down to 50. So they're doing HS2, and he was caught doing 57 or 58 on his
Well, that's a bit
motorbike.
shit, isn't it? It's not that
And
fast.
he topped up his points and got 12 points automatic.
So what's
down.
that? 12 months. 12 months. Fuck you, mate. You're not riding your bike. Can you
Yeah.
drive car still?
No. Which yeah, I get.
I mean, it's a fair
it's only
question.
my bike that I
It's a
speed
fair
on.
question. It's a fair question. All right, what else we got? Dave, you still got something on there.
I've still got something on there. I watched. If anybody else has seen it, I don't know if they have. I watched Ghost in the Shell movies 1 and 2.
Hang on.
I've
2? What, are these the cartoons?
yeah, there's
or
a
something?
second. Yeah, there's a second.
I've only seen
Ghost
the
in
one with
Shell
what's her
film.
face in. Scarlett Johansson. A live
No,
action.
not
one,
that.
yeah.
No.
I've seen that one. I haven't seen the other one.
Right. Okay. There's 3 movies before the live action film.
I don't think the
and there's
live
Ghost
action movie's canon, honestly.
No, it's not. There's Ghost in the Shell movie, Ghost in the Shell 2, Innocence, and then they redid Ghost in the Shell, the first film, and they call it Ghost in the Shell 2.0, and it's kind of like a remake, but with really bad CGI that's dated really badly. So
Sounds good.
yeah. But the first film, awesome. Second film, not a lot of people have seen it, and there's a reason why it's not great. And then I've started watching the series, Ghost in the Shell.
Is that a
shit.
manga, or is that
Yeah.
a comic book? Is
Manga.
manga just like in paper form, or is it? Or do you just call it anime if it's like on TV?
I don't know. I think it's just anime.
I think manga is the whole thing, right? Whereas anime is manga.
Is a more general, wider casting.
I think manga. Yeah, I'm not an expert. What I think of manga is it's like saying a Disney film. A Disney film's like a cartoon, but it's a style of cartoon. But manga
family friendly.
is like.
I don't think manga's family friendly generally.
No, but it's based on the comics with the same art style as the comics.
I think comics are still manga though, aren't they? They're manga comics.
I think all mangas are comics to start with, but not all comics are manga.
Yeah, because Beano is definitely not a manga.
No. So yeah,
all right.
So it's just a type of comic. But yeah, I'm watching that.
Okay.
I just found them again and thought, why not?
Right on.
And that's it. That's it from me.
Okay. Anyone else? Anything else? No. All right. Let's move on then to what we've been playing.
What you been playing?
What you been playing?
You're empty, Fred.
I've only been playing Hunt Showdown really this week.
Have you though?
Well, yes, I have
Really?
actually. I think. Yeah, I may have played. Yeah, I think so. I may have played a tiny bit of
Did you
Lego
not play
Batman
anything
since we
else?
spoke last.
Not played any BattleTech?
No, I haven't played any
Oh
BattleTech.
my God, this is gonna be a
I've
fucking
loaded
shit
it
show,
up. Yeah, of course it is. I've loaded it up. So we have the BattleTech competition going on, which is just about to start. Which is starting.
Literally
now,
started
isn't it?
earlier.
But you know what? Just it's look. I haven't fired the game up yet, except just to quickly have a look and get and I copied like a loadout or whatever and sent it in, and that's my
You're gonna
I'm
watch
not playing this
YouTube
game
while
until
you're playing the game.
No, I'm gonna. My first match has been scheduled. Well, it hasn't. Well, it's been announced. My first match is against far superior opposition by the name of Dave.
Oh, okay.
And so-
I haven't seen that yet. Okay.
So
fair
somebody
enough.
knows what
you-
they're doing in
See,
the game.
Dave's not even looking at the schedules that are coming out. So,
I'm-
Dave and I have to play each other. Both of us probably.
Are you going to
are
be streaming
fucking-
this?
Yeah, well, yes. But anyway, look, the long and short of it is there's mods that need to be installed.
I thought it was all
Um,
sorted, that you didn't have to
it's-
do all that. That's
Well,
what I
apparently
heard.
we have to install some mods. Then
Oh, well, that
Dave and I
doesn't
have to
sound
actually
like
get
it's all
round
been
to play-
sorted.
And here we go. Anyway, Dave, I don't know if you're interested. Maybe we can try and play on Sunday. I don't know how you're fit for this weekend.
What, your actual game?
And-
Or just a practice run?
No, we'll play, and then that'll be it, you know. And I'm committed to learning while I play. That's going to be the way it is. I fucking have no time. Quite frankly, I have no motivation to throw myself into BattleTech and learning it. I'll play with guys, and if it's fun, I'll play, and if it's not, then it
Have
doesn't
to
work.
play
You know,
now.
whatever. My other downtime recently has been playing Hunt Showdown. That's it, because I was starting to fall behind on my challenges for the latest event.
What's it called?
Yep.
Road to Hell.
Road to Hell, yeah.
See, I know about
It's
it.
interesting. They've put in like all these new things. You have caged monsters now that need to be banished. They've really changed tons of the maps. There's loads of places I'm
Wait.
walking around going, I don't.
The monsters are in a cage.
There's a boss in a cage. So you
Well,
have
it
your
makes it a
main
bit
boss.
easier to kill him, surely, if he's in a cage.
Yeah, the problem is just everybody scoots straight away. There's always fights going. There's some great fights going on at these places. There's the opportunity for 3 bounties now. So you can have the normal boss, the caged boss, and then the roaming boss. So sometimes there's 3 bounties you can get on a map.
Do you get a double bounty off the cage boss, or is it just a solo single?
Just a single. Yep. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it, doing my challenges and stuff. It's fun. I enjoy Hunt. I got a challenge that came up. You know what it was?
Killed
Play
someone.
3 times with friends.
Oh no, that's
Lost
never
that
gonna
one.
Oh,
be
that hurt. I
good,
tell
isn't
you
it?
what, that hit hard. That one.
Did that run out, that one? You timed out on it already.
I had to
You
go.
could just add
no,
random people as your friends.
you know what I had to do, don't you? I had to go play Bounty Clash. 3 games of Bounty Clash with dirty randos.
It's not friends. Oh, just randos counts as friends. They're not your friends.
Randos,
No.
yeah, with
That's
with
not fucking
teammates,
friends.
sorry. Well, teammates.
Oh, right. Okay.
Still sad
You
face
said
emoji.
friends.
It doesn't matter.
You,
So
could have
how
made-
did
you
the-
probably made better friends in randos than you would have.
You fucking know what I mean, and you're the main culprit.
Why am I the main culprit?
Because you used to be my buddy Blaine. One of them.
No. Your cousin was your
Yeah.
big hunt buddy.
You used to play
Yeah,
that
I
with
know.
Sun Hill.
He's just
I
as
did.
guilty as you.
Mhm.
Oh,
Anyway, no,
Blame
I'm
me.
loving it. Honestly, no joking aside, though, I'm loving playing Hunt. I'm still loving it. It's all good. So, how's Arc Raiders working out for you?
I ain't played that in ages. I don't need friends anymore to play games with. I play games that are single player.
No, I've just watched that. Don't go there.
Oh my
Right.
god. I don't know what Samson's eating. But there we go.
Anything.
Yeah, he got fed earlier, apparently,
Eh?
allegedly.
Well, I just cleaned the bed, and he's trying to sleep on the bed.
He
Bit
was
that I
sleeping on the bed
cleaned.
earlier. I
No,
didn't
but
see
he's
you
on his
clean it.
blanket. There's a portion of it's not covered by the blanket. And I just
Oh,
don't
that's
want his
your part of the bed, is it?
his
That you're sleeping on?
dirty chops on that. No, it's just the sheet, though.
You're gonna have to wash it now. Dog slobber.
Anyway, yeah.
So
So
BattleTech. I've been playing some BattleTech. I've been playing some single player campaign.
Yeah, so you know what you're doing, Dave.
Cut my teeth into it a little
Getting his
bit.
hand in.
You're gonna give
Kind
Jack
of.
Fraser give absolute whooping. Is that what it sounds like?
Hello.
So what do you reckon so far?
Yeah, it's really good. It's a really good tactical turn-based mech game.
Right. I think
but,
that's the thing.
uh,
I was finding, and sorry to just interrupt you there, Dave, but I found that I was I committed to it, and it was one of those times where I didn't really want to commit to it because I just didn't, whatever. But I knew there's a reason I should commit to it because I have a feeling once you get in, it'll be good. It'll be good. There was a reason we were all up for it before, and so disappointed that it didn't work.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. No, it's very deep. I don't think me or you have set up our lances of a limit of, is it 25 million? I'm not sure if we've set it up correctly. We're going to be playing people who have
Know what they
probably
really
looked
know what
into
they're
it. Yeah, really know what they're doing. So I think it's going to be me and you is probably a good matchup to start
It's
with.
just like
you know,
one of you two is going to finish in third place in the group, and one of you is finishing in
this
fourth
is
place.
this is
One of
this
you
is
goes
like
through to
Iran and
knockouts on the
Qatar.
best third place.
Yeah, and we've got Brazil and Portugal and Spain and England to play against, and we're just like,
Well,
yeah.
don't be Tunisia in this
Well,
situation.
it is cool to walk around these maps with the mechs and stuff. So I don't know. Well, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I'll have a laugh doing it. If I don't have a laugh, I won't play. So
You've got to now. You've committed to it.
only one season.
That's like 5 games or something you have to play.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Or Fraser just started again, like exit or exit.
Feel like his Valve
the mech straight away.
Gaming.
Wasn't there something you could do with the mechs? You could eject your
Yeah,
pilot or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
It's just like the first fucking every turn just kills every. Just Sippakus himself
No. I'll play.
in a mech form.
All right. What else have we got? Dave, you want to do another?
Yeah, I've been playing a little game called Alchemy Factory.
Ooh, sounds
I'll be
interesting.
looking forward to this.
Where's this on? Does he buy this?
This is Steam. I bought this. Yes, I purchased it with my
You
own
can
money.
play it on a Steam machine if you have one.
How much was it?
It's about 15 quid. It's on sale at the moment as well.
Everything's
think
on
it's on
sale,
sale
by the
on
way,
Prime.
at the moment on Steam.
Yeah.
Well, not everything, but I mean, there is a game called
a lot.
Everything that probably is on sale, but
But
yeah, there's a lot of stuff on sale. So it's the summer sale.
the summer sale. Alchemy Factory is what's best described as an automation game. Basically, you're setting up.
It's not like you
and
to
it-
play one of
it-
these, Dave.
It proudly says it uses magic to for these machines to run because there's no real power system. But the recipes get more complicated. You start with like wood and stone, and then you go to iron, and you smelt, like you break up the wood and create cogs, and break up them and make smaller cogs, and it like everything gets exponentially more complicated to make, and you've got to gather resources. And what's different about this game is not everything. There are main components of these things that have got a sale price, and you basically got to put them into the shop, and then they're purchased for money, and then you use that money to buy more resources. But with that, you can sort of automate the money coming out of the shop into buying the resources for the raw inputs, and it gets more complicated. And yeah, it's quite simple to start with. Like all these games, it's really simple to start with, and then the complication gets in. And the better you do, the higher levels you get upgrades to, like belt speed or production values, or how much money you get in the shop, and things like that. So it's really good. It's still early access, so it's not finished. They're updating it weekly. I've watched quite a lot of videos on it as well. Yeah, it's really good. I like it. It's definitely one of those games that I'll play. So yeah, just a little game.
All right.
Alchemy Factory.
Alchemy Factory. Got it.
Alchemy Factory. You can play it multiplayer, so if anybody else wants to
You
buy
bought
it,
first.
No, you're good.
People should be on that to play on a Steam machine.
I could probably play it with my Steam controller.
And your Steam Deck. You could put your Steam Deck and your Steam controller. How about that?
Yeah. Good idea.
All right. Pilch, what you got?
Oh, okay. What have I got? So last week Call of Duty Vanguard came to Game Pass. I installed the campaign, and 7.5 hours later finished the campaign. It's not very long, but it
About
was
7.5
very,
hours.
very good.
Very good.
It's very good. Probably, I would say
Uh-oh. Here we go. Drum roll, please.
up there as one of the best campaigns. I
Ah,
really enjoyed it.
interesting.
This is a
So
World War II
basically,
jam, is it?
yes, World War II. The game starts off where you are part of an assembled little crack team of about 5 people from different countries, been brought in to for a task, a specific task, and you get captured by the baddies, we'll call
It's a
them.
bit of a shitter, isn't it?
And then as the game unfolds, each of those characters, while they're plotting to escape and complete their mission, their sort of story of how they got there is told.
It sounds like a
So
Battlefield
you've
campaign.
right, yeah, it's very similar to the way they did Battlefield. I'm not sure which come first, actually. Vanguard's quite old.
Is it?
I don't know when
I feel like
Battlefield
this is the
1
one
came
before
out.
Black Ops 6. What was the most recent Black Ops? 7?
No, we've had a Modern Warfare before then as well, didn't we?
No, because
Vanguard, I think, was in
Black Ops
between
6 was
Modern
recent.
Warfare 1 and 2. Yeah, Black
Yeah.
Ops 6. Then we had a Modern Warfare.
3.
Then we had another.
No, Black
Yeah,
Ops 6 is really recent.
yeah. And then before
Are
that
you
was a
going back
Modern
in time?
Warfare. Yes, of course we are. We're
When you
not going
say then
forwards,
we
are
had
we?
her, that's usually after. So
Yeah,
we're
no,
going
we'll
back.
go right backwards. Well, obviously,
Right.
we're not going backwards from the current one, are we? We're not going to go forward.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I
Black
think
Ops
it was
6 isn't the
probably
most current
about,
one.
it's at least 4 years old, maybe longer. But and it's very good. Each character has they tell their little story. So there's an Australian guy and he is fighting in, I think it's Africa, in the desert, and he's a bomb specialist, explosive specialist. So you be him and you're going around these little campsites and blowing up the whatever's like depots and stuff like that. And they're all sort of misfits and sort of offcasts from the team, and sort of they're not regarded as very reliable. But as they tell each other, they all do something heroic in their little chapter as to why they then got selected for this final task.
Then fucks it
There's a
up
final boss
by getting
there's a
captured.
final boss on each story, and then once you've gone through all the little stories, it then goes back to present time, and they complete their mission in whatever way they have to do it. It was really, really good. Each character was completely different. They had their own little skill sets. So one's obviously the bomb expert. Then you've got a Russian girl who's a sniper, and it starts her tale from when the Germans invaded Russia. It's really good, very interesting, and a good game.
Nice.
Wasn't I put it on easy because I just wanted to I didn't want to get bogged down with keep having to replay and replay and replay
You put
because I
it on
keep getting
easy.
killed.
What? Did you just skip over that? I put it on easy.
I used to do these games on veteran, but I haven't got fucking
No, you
time
don't do
to
it on
keep.
veteran. That's psycho, mate.
Easy.
What did you do it on, Neil?
I used to start them on hardened.
What did
And
you
then
do Vanguard on?
I haven't played Vanguard.
Well, there you go. Then you obviously haven't got time, so I wanted to get it done and
Easy.
dusted. So,
Easy though. Come on.
well, don't care.
You
They're
have to
not as
hand
easy
in your
as they
gamer
used to be.
credentials on the way out.
I haven't been able to complete Call of Duty on veteran for quite a
Oh,
while.
I don't think I've ever completed one on veteran because they're just a psychopathic.
Oh, now it's coming out. Oh, what
Well, I
did
didn't
you
say I was
do?
good at them.
I did a ton
But
of them
easy,
on
though.
veteran, but except for
Yeah.
Call of Duty 2, that broke me. But I think quite a few of them I did.
I couldn't be asked.
I was very surprised.
I think 4, I got as far as that bit in the aeroplane, and that just, well, oh my God, I was like, fuck this. It's like the very last level, and I can't be asked.
Yeah. They were
But
hard.
if you like a nice little single player story game with some shooting and a bit of action, it's free.
Sort
think
of.
it was, you'll be
I'm
surprised if you
getting
like that sort of
flashbacks
thing.
to Call of Duty 2 and the grenade sound and the fucking "You Are Dead" screen.
Mate, it was 3 that did me.
Ah,
That was a World War II game. There was a bit on 3 that was just an absolute fucker. There was 2 tanks. I feel like there was 2 tanks. Fucking grenades flying
Mhm.
everywhere, and I'd always get killed by the grenade. I'd be like, "You fuck!"
So I might as well do my other two because these won't take long.
on.
I played a brand new game called Far Cry Primal.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Some
you
people
used
might
to
have
play.
heard
You were
of it.
playing this before. Am I mistaken?
No, I bought it after
Oh.
about 10 years of saying, "Oh, I wouldn't mind playing that," and I finally bought it last year because it was on sale for about £8, and then literally the next week it came to Game Pass,
Oh, that was it.
and I hadn't and I hadn't played it since. So I put it on. It started off all right because it's bow and arrows and there's no guns and there's no people. Well, there are some
Oh,
people, but it's
bit of
not
spear
like
chucking.
just people. Yeah, some bit of spear chucking and a bit of clubbing. And there's wildlife. There's bears, wolves, tigers, and all these bloody things.
Saber-toothed
So
tigers.
yeah, mammoths, woolly mammoths in it. So it's a normal Far Cry. You have to go and take camps, claim your territory, and then something else will open up, and then you can sort of recruit camps and things, and it's the same as everyone knows how
This
Far
is
Cry works.
this is Far Cry 4 with a skin, basically, on it.
Far Cry 3 with
Is
a
it?
skin.
No, it's 4. I swear.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Are you sure about that?
Far Cry 3 that was on 360. Yeah, Mohicans.
It's quite old, yeah.
No, I feel like this
Yeah.
is literally like the landscape from Far Cry 4 with a different visual. Like,
I think it's 3, but anyway, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. I think it's 3. Um,
Oh, it
so
matters.
I was quite
It's 4.
enjoying it for
It's
about
4.
yeah. I don't know. What one was the Mohicans?
No, they literally made everything look different, but the landscape is the same as 4.
The game runs
think
on an
it's 3.
upgraded version of the Dunia 2 engine from Far Cry 4. I don't know what that means. That's the engine.
No, nor do I.
That's the engine. I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't say anything
Anyway,
about Far Cry 4,
whichever
did
one
they?
it was.
Mm,
But there's a small problem with it, and that is that you get fucking attacked everywhere you go by animals, and
That happened
all
in
you're
4.
doing is trying to kill these fucking animals. Like a herd of hyenas suddenly come around the corner, start chasing you. You spend all your time trying to kill these bastard animals. So I played it for about 3 hours and got bored and turned it off. So I've been
You
waiting
probably
10
saved
years to
yourself a
play
lot
that
of.
game.
Yeah.
mm.
Oh, it just looks like a Far Cry game, but with no guns.
It's
Yeah,
more
it is.
Far Cry.
Yeah, more Far Cry.
I played this actually. I don't think
Did
I
you?
got very far in it. I was like, man.
No. I could have knocked it down to easy, but I would have been ridiculed by Neil, so I just gave up
Well,
instead.
I feel like Far Cry 4 was the game that finally just it wasn't. It was one of the. It was the first game that started me breaking on the Ubisoft formula,
Mhm.
and then it was
That
Anyway, last
Assassin's
game.
Creed Odyssey that's finally just kicked the final nail in the coffin. I was like, fuck these.
I don't know how long this game's been out, but this is also new to Game Pass. And if someone wants to try
I
and
think this came out 2 days ago, or literally like a day ago.
someone wants to try and pronounce that, you're doing a better job than
Abyssal?
me.
Is it Abyssal?
Abyssus.
Abyssus.
Abyss.
Abyssus.
Abyssus.
So this is a
That's what you used to count in the old days.
something like that.
Fuck off.
Well, usually you wait for
Jesus.
one and then 3 come along together. Are these?
That's
Right, shall
London
I just get on with
Abyssus.
what this game is about? Because otherwise we will literally be here all night. So, Abyssus. It's a roguelike multiplayer dungeon game. So apparently it's all underwater, although you're a diver. You get sent down into the down to the bottom of the sea or somewhere. And you were wearing a diving suit, and you have to go around and clear waves of enemies. And then you keep going until you die, and then when you die, you go back and you've collected some souls, and then you can use your souls to buy stuff to make yourself stronger, and then you go back in and play exactly the same again
Oh,
and see how
is
far
it
you
the
can
same
get.
levels? Not like
Yes,
procedural.
it's the same levels. You're supposed to play with up to 3 other people. I tried to play with other people, but for some reason it kept saying that it couldn't connect to anybody. So in the end, I just did it
Maybe no
solo.
one else was playing.
I don't know. But it wasn't very fulfilling
I kind of like the look of it.
because it looks
It looks
all
good.
right. It's quite, and so you get this gun. There's a massive tree of stuff to upgrade. There's just literally like hundreds of things to upgrade and make yourself stronger, and they're all incremental gains to make yourself better as you should be getting further and further each time. You die and you can fall off of cliffs and things, but you come back into the game. You don't. It's not permadeath that way, but when you die, you die. If
Your
they
health
kill
bar,
you,
when
you
your
die.
health bar goes, that's it.
Yeah, when your health bar. You can heal, but from memory, I think there was nowhere to pick any healing up. You can just heal if you've got 1 or 2 when you start the game. You can heal, and then you're done. The interesting, well, not interesting because I couldn't work out what the difference was. You only get 1 gun, but left trigger does 1 type of bullets, and right trigger does another type, but you can't do them both at the same time. And your gun overheats, so you could use trigger 1 to shoot at things, but once that overheats, you then have to use trigger 2 to fire your
It
other
doesn't
type
stop you
of bullet.
from doing trigger 2 if you overheat trigger 1, though.
I couldn't tell whether both, because it's coming out of the same barrel, it's the same
Yeah.
gun, so I couldn't tell whether it was doing, because one's like real rapid fire little bullets and one was more slightly slower but bigger bullets. But I couldn't tell whether when I was pulling triggers together, as to whether that was doing. It didn't sound like it was
Maybe
doing
at
both
some
at the
point you
same
get a
time.
third thing that does that.
Well, yeah, there's going to be loads of stuff. There was a little tree of upgrades, and there was like 5 boxes, and I only had 2 selected. So obviously that gun will have more options for different bullets. It didn't say. Usually, different enemies will have different. It makes it quite clear that what sort of ammo you're supposed to be shooting it with. But this didn't seem to tell me anything. Shooting it with either or either just seemed to do the same sort of damage, just that one was firing at far harder rate and the other one was firing at a slower rate but doing more damage. There's little things to
I've got a
find.
question. Did you put this on easy mode?
He's a cunt, isn't he? There's no easy mode.
You sure?
I don't know. I don't know whether I'm gonna, unless I can find actual people, not randos that are just gonna fuck off.
Was it on Game Pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Again, I
Well,
don't
you
know
can
how
play with
old
you
it
2
is.
then.
Huh?
You can play with Neil. You'd have to put it
I
on
can play with you.
extreme. You'd have to put.
And
I
play
don't
all
have Game
4 of
Pass.
us could play.
I don't have Game
Oh
Pass.
yeah, I'd have to
anymore.
go. I'd have to play it on super hard, wouldn't I? Otherwise,
You have to put it on
I'll just-
insane.
yeah.
I
otherwise,
don't
it'd
do
be
the
too
hardest
easy for
difficulty. I
some
do the
of
one
us.
down from hard usually.
Oh, listen,
as discussed
now
with
he's
the
backtracking
Punishing.
a little bit now.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
I'm backtracking. I said I don't normally do veteran. I do
I
hardened.
don't think I'm gonna. I don't know. I might play it again, but I didn't really do much for me.
I'm not
I
sure
don't
about
like
first person
keep going
roguelikes.
over and over and over and over
Yeah.
again doing the same shit
It's
for
all
very
right.
little gain.
if a roguelike, if every time you do a run it's a bit different, it's not so boring. But if it's the same, like Returnal was like every time you
I
do
was
it,
thinking
it was a
about
bit different.
Returnal.
It's a bit different, isn't it?
Well,
It's like the same vibe,
it's
but it's different routes. And
it's
the
similar to
environments are a little
something
bit
like
different, but you'll hit a point where you're like, oh, I've definitely done this bit before. But
what was that
it's
Left
not
4 Dead game
literally
we
the
played?
same every time. Back for
Back
Blood.
for Blood.
Right, it's that sort of thing. Once you die, you die. You have to start again. But if it's fun,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if you're starting again because you just go and having a laugh and blowing the shit out of everything. But there didn't. Whether I don't know whether it ramps up if there's more people playing. There'll be more enemies. But
Yeah.
at any point when you was in one little open area, there was probably only 10 enemies. And once you've shot them ones, a door opens and you go into the next one. So whether it ramps up when there's more people playing, I don't know. Because it wouldn't be that difficult if it's only bloody
I'm assuming
It's
it
not
must
got the
scale.
best of reviews,
I
this
don't know.
game.
no.
Is this still an early access job or is this
Sixes.
actually out? It's not like
I
a
guess it's
game
out.
pre.
Looks
Looks like
quite
it was-
nice. It just, the
Looks like it was
aesthetic's
supposed to
quite
be.
good.
Yeah,
It's
looks
very
like it-
steampunky.
What's the
think it was
complaint? Are you
supposed to
looking
You're
on Steam?
underwater.
Is it sort of
What's-
like, are you on Steam so you can actually see the reviews, or
It's a 20. It's on sale for 40% off. It's a $30 game. It's like $20 right now, and it
Oh, okay.
looks like it came out on PC, Steam, end of last year. So it's
So
been
what's
out
the
for a
Oh,
little
they've
while,
just
but
chucked-
I've never heard of it. So
nah?
No, well, that's probably all we need to know then.
yeah, obviously hasn't
Okay.
moved the needle, has it?
Didn't really catch fire.
Mostly
No.
positive reviews.
Okay, that's not awful.
It means there's a
There's
few
a few
negatives in there.
negatives. I think that's only
Mm.
like 75%, sort of mostly positive.
You want
I
a
mean,
very positive.
If it was 51% positive, I guess that's mostly positive. Why is my phone just turned on?
Anyway, all right.
I might have
Well-
played a couple of other things, but oh, what's that? Oh, I've downloaded Valorant again for some reason. I'm
What?
not
On the
entirely
Xbox?
sure
What?
why. Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. I played it for a bit and
Look at
didn't seem
Fraser's
to
face.
didn't
Oh my
control
God.
very well.
Sorry,
Don't
that
even
was a
try
yawn.
it.
Try not
I
to.
saw it. It just popped up. Just popped up this afternoon.
But
I thought,
I read
oh,
something about
I'll give it
Valorant
another go.
this week.
I don't know
What,
whether they've done
Valorant?
an update.
Do you
I
say
read-
Valorant?
Go on
You're
then.
talking about
Yeah.
Valorant.
Pilch just said
Well,
he
I
would
was. I
download
don't
it
know what
again.
he's talking about.
I miss Valorant. I enjoyed Valorant.
You were shit at
But
Valorant.
I was shit at Valorant when we played in
With good people.
teams. When we played with good people, because the good people we played with kept lifting
We-
us up
we
into,
got- we
into
got dragged
lobbies.
up,
We were
yeah.
that was hard. But when I played Valorant again, I don't know, maybe there's a pattern evolving here. But when I played Valorant on my own and got put in with scrubs like myself,
It was fun.
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun all the times we played. Well, most of the times we played,
There was times
But
it wasn't fun.
But it also started to get very complicated with the amount of
There's a lot of people to learn.
operatives. Yeah.
That's like Siege.
The problem
Like,
is you don't
fucking
just
getting a
learn
nail.
about. Yeah.
What do I
not
do
only-
with this guy?
It doesn't matter if you stick with an operative and you learn everything there is about him. If you don't understand what the opposing operatives can do to you, so you have to learn it all. It's hard. It's a
Oh, I
bit-
think I'll uninstall it again then.
Yeah, those what they called them, hero
Yeah.
shooters of a
Mm.
type. Yeah, they're all you need to know. Like it's the same at Overwatch. You need to know what everyone's role is and how to counter the oppositions who've got theirs. All that bollocks, basically. Yeah, I read that Valorant have made their on PC. You had to install the anti-cheat software called Vanguard. Was it right? Is that right? Vanguard. I
Yes.
feel like that was the Valorant one.
Right, Vanguard.
But now it was basically always running in the old days, but now you
That's
only
right.
need to run it when Valorant's running, so you can not have it permanently running. So I guess that's good.
I guess.
Well, it means it's not hogging resources on your PC while you're doing shit that doesn't involve that game at all.
So we better hear about your new game then, Neil, that you've been playing.
Well, I've only really played one game all week. Literally only played one game all week. It's Final Fantasy XVI, so I've carried on playing that. I don't know how far I am because I haven't bothered looking at any guides or anything like that because I'm just plodding my way through. You might say I had it on easy mode. It's I don't know if there are actually story modes on. I feel like there is a story mode and like a action mode or whatever when it very first started. But I went with action mode. There's not like hardcore or anything like that. But I've been enjoying it. I don't play, like I said before, many times. I don't really have any history with Final Fantasy at all. So I've had a go with 15 for a bit, and then I got fed up with 15. I haven't got fed up with this one yet. It's it just reminds me of Game of Thrones light in regards to the story. I feel like they're just riffing on Game of Thrones. It's like sort of medieval fantasy. There's dragons. But things that aren't in Game of Thrones are you have these. Final Fantasy has these things called summons traditionally, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So we don't have summons in this one, as far as I know. You have these abilities, which are called icon abilities, where you can, well, occasionally in the game, you'll just transform into this fucking giant monster and have a big monster battle.
Monster.
Yeah. Who's that? That was the guy from Today newspaper, wasn't it?
Can't
I feel
remember.
like he was a football agent as well.
No, it was a football agent.
He was a
Yeah.
football agent. I feel like he did have
Yeah.
to tape. Anyway, slight tangent. So Final Fantasy 16. Anyway, obviously everyone knows I like my Souls games. This isn't like that at all. But I do enjoy the combat in this game. I like how it keeps drip feeding new abilities in. And you can either take on those new abilities or not. In terms of the sort of super, you get to apply at the beginning of the game 2 icon abilities, they call them, and like you're blessed with the something of the Phoenix. I was going to say Order of the Phoenix, but I don't think it is called. It might be, but whatever. Anyway, your brother blesses you with this Phoenix abilities, which means you can do a couple of special attacks when they're on cooldown. So you do like your normal, like just fighting with your sword and a few like magic attacks with your shooting flames and whatnot. And then every so many seconds, one of your abilities will be available. And then you can use it to do a shitload of damage. And then it takes another 25 seconds or whatever before you can use that one again. So you have to go back to just using your sword and your normal magic. And you get to unlock quite a few sort of standard attack modes where you can like, one's called a Phoenix shift. So you can like teleport to an enemy if it's not too far away and then attack it. And then you've got your dodge. If you do your good time dodge and then your attack, you get a good fucking bonus to your attack. It looks good combat system, but it's totally not like Dark Souls, which is my cup of tea generally. But this is a good one and a good alternative to the combat that I like.
Well, you're still here a week later.
Yeah, I don't know. There's been some mention of things that a bit like, that sort of hinting at you getting towards the end. And I'm like, really? I feel like I haven't played this long enough for it to be near the end. I do find myself going to do the side quests and being somewhat underwhelmed at any of the side quest activities. They're just a bit like, go and speak to some person and you'll get some coins or something. And it's like,
It sounds
not
underwhelming.
really much happens there, to be honest. But
You didn't not like going into a cave and there's a whole new world and shit.
No, exactly. There's nothing like mind blowing that ever happens so far. So the main quest is where all the action is and the sort of the good story stuff, and then the side quests are a bit like, I just get like 20 XP, and maybe it makes it a bit easy to level up. I don't really know. You know, some games like you get that like level gating sort of thing. So if you go off into an area and you're like, oh fuck, everything's like level 15 and I'm like level 12. I haven't noticed anything like that. I think literally every level I go up, every fight I have after that just seems to be at the same level as me.
Everything's just scaling at the same
Yeah, I
time.
feel it's just matched to whatever you are. I don't know if you can power level and it just goes along with whatever you are anyway. But yeah, I haven't noticed anything clever or unusual about the leveling. It just feels like every time you level up, it's almost like it doesn't really mean anything because everything's just the same level as you anyway. So anyway, it's fun. But at the same time, there's been like twists in the story that I'm like, I know who this guy is. There's like mystery characters, and I'm like, I think that's so and so, and it turns out it was. And there was another thing like something happens in the thing, and I was like, I think that's X person that did that, and turns out it was that person. Like a fucking 3 hours later, and I'm like, it's not really very fucking clever in terms of the story, I don't think, or mysterious. There's not been like a holy shit moment. Like I didn't fucking expect that.
Yeah. Do you think it's the case maybe with a lot of these sort of Japanese things? It's more about the journey of just, just being along for the ride rather than trying to figure shit out. And,
yeah. But it would be nice to have a sort of like it felt a bit like they were trying to give this like there was like a hooded character, and I was like, I fucking know who that is. Straight away, I was like, that is so and so, and it was like they don't tell you for fucking ages, and there's like your main character you're playing is like, and I'm like, that's just so fucking obvious. But there we go, there's that. And I'm not very clever, so. But at the same time, I have enjoyed it.
Whoa, everyone. Stop beating up on Neil there. Of course you are, Neil. We're all jumping to your defense there with that comment.
Yeah. I mean, I watched Severance, but I didn't have a fucking clue what was going on. So still enjoyed it. But anyway, that's Final Fantasy XVI so far. I feel like I'm probably going to have it finished. Oh, I say that, but then all of a sudden turns into a fucking 200-hour epic. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, be careful what you say. All right, if I'm not mistaken, we didn't do one of Dave's.
No, we didn't do one of mine. A game called Fortune Mill. The best way to describe this is it's an incremental game.
Like you used to play a game like that, Dave?
I know. But it's got a bit of like it's interactive in that like they're little sort of mini games that you've got to play, and then you do so well that they play themselves. Basically.
Hang on. I've just seen some darts being thrown.
Yeah, that's the first game, dart game. So you the first game you play is darts, and you basically got to throw the dart at a particular angle, and you get hits a board, and the board is separated into sections on a 2D plane, and the closer to the middle that you get, the more money, and then you use that money to upgrade how much money you get, or like increase the areas of how much the bullseye. You increase that area, and then it goes on from there, and then you get another bullseye.
It's got scratch cards in there. It's got all your favorite things.
It's got scratch. Like you go on that, and then you get scratch cards, and then there's like a gacha game, like a you pull like stuffed toys out of the balls that you get in those machines, and there's also what is there? So yeah, there's that, and then there's the plinko machines. Where you drop balls from a height and they go into various different holes, and you get values for going into that. And all of these it's just the start, and then basically you upgrade the values that you get, or the how often things go into the higher value ones, and then you start unlocking the autoplay functions and how how quickly they autoplay themselves or the values of that. So I played through it once. It's about 7 hours. I basically ran through the whole game from start to finish, and then it unlocks New Game Plus. Haven't started on that yet. I will do probably because it's just a really fun little game. Let's say that the games are quite fun. Each one is not really well. There is one not so great one, but you can quickly skip to the autoplay function of it. And then within each game you get the ability to um, upgrade the other games in that. So it is worth revisiting some of the other games once you've got further on. And yeah, it's just the strategy of what you upgrade, how you upgrade it, if you want to play yourself or get more money for upgrading it yourself.
I skipped through some video, Dave, and the guy's just playing darts with fancier darts. Like,
yes, there's lots of darts. Yeah, that basically it's the first game. It's probably one of the most fun ones to play, and it does have a lot of upgrades for the other games as well. But yeah, it's it's all pretty good. It's just a nice incremental game where if you don't mind it running, you don't have to be playing it all the time. You can have something else
You
going
could be
on.
working.
You could be working.
Found
Yeah.
found a game to put on your. Oh, actually, there's a demo.
Yes.
You could all
Put on
play.
your no. This is another game, Dave, for you to put on your wish list.
Oh, okay.
Called
Right.
Grass Chopper.
Oh, is it about
Well,
a robotic
I've-
lawnmower?
You already
No.
seen this? You got your eye on this one already?
I've seen this, yeah. So you're a little character, and you basically go along, you chop grass, and then you get to a point where you have to the oxygen runs out because you're so thick into the grass, and then you've got to get out of that, and then you use the grass to upgrade your chopping ability, and you can get farms and stuff. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so that'll be coming around at some point.
That is.
How did you find that?
It just said where it was recommended against.
If you looked at that on Steam Store, is it?
Yeah, I was looking on Steam.
It's yeah. That is a lot more hands-on. That's a very you.
That's not
actually play
idler
that
though, is
game.
it? Right.
That's not an idler. No, that is an incremental, but it's not an idler. So
Gotcha.
yeah, I do like my idler. Yeah.
Do
Okay. Well, if I'm not mistaken, then that's everything. Unless anybody has
we didn't play everything.
anything to add,
No,
anything else to discuss?
no.
Don't think so.
Anybody in the chat tonight?
Sumu mentioned something. I didn't mention it. I
Go on
didn't know
then.
what he meant. I didn't know what he meant.
What's he said?
I don't know. I'm not saying that because I don't know. We just no, because it'll end up not being a conversation. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Very good. All right. So Suma's the only one in the chat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Apart from Dave.
Okay.
Definitely.
Perfect. All right. Dave, you want to take us out?
Yeah, I've been doing this for ages, haven't I? Thank you for listening to the Seal Podcast. If you'd like to ask questions, get involved, you can contact us on our web form at sealpodcast.com. You can also contact us on our email, which is sealpodcast@gmail.com, or you can join us on a Discord server. A link is pinned on our social media and our website. We have YouTube and Twitch channels, which we upload and stream to. And we've already done the shout out for Twitch, so that's it.
There we go. Thanks, Dave. All right. Thanks to everyone who sent in questions or comments and whatnot, who participated. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And yeah, if you were listening and you didn't, there's a big chunk of Dave's unboxing. So go check that out on YouTube.
If you haven't seen a Steam controller anywhere else on the internet,
no. Come and have a look at Dave unboxing the Steam controller. That's what we want. Get some YouTube views up. There we go.
Oh, I have to remember to upload it to YouTube now.
Yeah, I got to do that quick.
Took a few days last week.
That's all right. All right. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy the World Cup. Enjoy the week. Enjoy the heat. Stay cool.
Heat's finishing tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, good. Look after those doggies. And we'll see you next week.
Hello.
Laters.